We're remembering to turn the mic on earlier and earlier. The issue this time, I was recording audio for a YouTube video and forgot to switch off my Yeti. It happens. Villagers move 40% slower at hostility 1. Villagers get -5 to resolve at hostility 1. Villagers have -2 to resolve at hostility 2. Villagers have a plus 50% chance of consuming double the amount of food during a break at hostility 3. All of these we can mitigate. Housing, housing, housing. A single complex food. These will be very easy to deal with. And then we have +5 to spark dew production during drizzle. Okay, well, this run is telling us that we can go quite long. How about that? Stonecutters camp for the clay down here. No, let's actually get it onto a road. And then small trappers camp for the slick shells. Is that what they're called? Yeah, slick shells. Small trappers camp for you. And then what are the glades that we're going to want to get into first? Well, this one looks nice and close. So we'll probably do that one. And then this one looks nice and close, so we'll probably do this one. And since we brought oil and coal... I didn't bring oil, I brought a blueprint. Just kidding. Since I brought coal, I think I'm going to open one this season. Just get it taken care of. And then also, because of how important housing is for mitigating a lot of this hostility, we're going to build temporary housing. I'm not going to spend my wood on it now, but I am going to get it up before the first storm. Let's just set up some insane priorities here. I think that's all we need. Oh, and then we got 1 beaver and 1 human. That's beautiful. It's the dream loadout for Royal Woodlands. In my mind, anyway. There's lots of farming. Humans are good. Lots of wood. Beavers are good. And harpies, we gotta do the utopia anyway, so you might as well get them involved. Good enough. Let's get moving. And yeah, I do want you to just get straight in here. And honestly, I think there's a deed for opening 2 dangerous or forbidden glades before the end of year 1. If we get an event in this glade that does not consume resources, it's just like a destroyed caravan, so you take a resolve hit or whatever, I'm going to open that second glade and we're going to take a crack at it. Let's see. Woodcutting is a lot easier. It's always nice to see. +1, this is a little early to be thinking about harpy specialization. Fuel recipes, we're probably not going to need it. And guild catalog is like fine, but I think I'd rather just up the production on woodcutter sets. And actually I want to look at orders before I look at any of those. It's off to a decent start so far. Shove one of you in there. Who's my firekeeper? This is going to be a long game. So let's get the rep in there. Or the impatience in there, just to slow it down a little bit. You show me like a discover a glade. Would make me very happy. +1 to herbs production is also kind of interesting, and we did take an herbalist scam. How likely is it we have 20 mushrooms? Well, we have 20 mushrooms right now, so we could just turn it in. That's true. That's unlikely to happen. Don't need humans, so give me the trade goods one. And then, you know, I do think we'll be farming a bit on this map, so, well, but +1 planks is really good too, though. Nah, let's go all in on farming since we have humans. Now, what I need you to do is just build an herbalist camp. And then I need you to not eat mushrooms for a little bit. Just to make sure that that happens. You can prioritize this. Doesn't consume anything. Also is a very easy event to take care of. So we're going to get you two out of here. We're not even producing food yet, so who cares? And +2 to vegetables production seems like the kind of thing that we would appreciate in the future. So get in there. Now, blueprints. What do we got? Temple is the human building for human utopia, but we're not really set up to do human utopia. Instead, I'm looking at herb garden, because we're going to have the +1 to herb production perk. That would be quite nice. I also think herb garden is probably the strongest of the farming buildings. Brickyard is fine. We definitely know that we could be making crystallized dew. Really, I'd like to pick up both of these eventually. Because crystallized dew is probably going to be our main source of metal on this map, with the spark dew production bonus that we get in drizzle, and the herb production bonus that we get, and we could use resin for it. So which is more important to get now? Probably Brickyard. I think it's more likely that herb garden will show up with a trader. And I think I'd rather just be able to start making bricks now, since I don't know where any fertile... Well, actually, was there fertile soil in this glade? No, there was no fertile soil in that glade, so I am going to take Brickyard now. Workshop, I don't think is that good. The more I see Workshop, the more I'm like, I don't really care about that very much. Cookhouse, on the other hand, is going to be a great source of refined food for us. And I do want to make sure I pick up one of those early, and I'm really not looking at either service building yet, especially when neither of them are the one that we actually need for Harpy Utopia, so give me a cookhouse. And now we've got a farm building. I'm not going to take Forester's Hut. It's easy enough to produce resin and crystallized dew on this map. I still don't like Weaver. I don't really like Cellar, although it is 1-star jerky. I'll take small farm. We've got that +1 to vegetables production, so it's not horrible. Okay, you guys can now open this glade. And we will get that deed done. So cookhouse can probably go like here, eventually. Brickyard can probably go like here, eventually. No, this is the side that we do 3x3 buildings on. That's right, I remember now. I remember the layouts. We go like this. So you can be a brickyard. You guys gonna cut these trees down? Or are you just kind of chilling? You're good, I'm not worried about you. Okay, that's that order done. We're gonna wait until impatience gets up to 1 though. Just so we don't waste any of it. Because we know our mushrooms aren't going to be going down. And we also know that there's mushrooms over here, so I'm just going to set you up over there for your eventual use. Okay, what do we got? That's going to be a problem. You kill 5 random villagers? This might be like a fabric kind of situation. It might be a sell everything you own for a simple tools kind of situation. Let's do this. Let's get a trading post up, because this seems like it's going to be pretty important. And then let's also get... Do we have a good shot at getting fabric done in 6 minutes? Oh, Lord. 8 packs of provisions is actually probably going to be the easiest with the mushrooms that we have. So give me a makeshift post, rush this. Go to 10. You can use eggs, I guess. Here. It gives us 30 herbs. Okay, let's do that instead. It's going to waste a bit of impatience, but that's okay. It also gives us 2 people, which could matter a lot for hastening these building orders. Because this needs to go up, like, right now. And then I need to fill it. got 3 idle workers. The other thing we need to do is we still need to set up houses. So we have 9, 13, 3, 6, 9, 12 to 14. They're all temporary. We're going to be demolishing them later. We just want to get them up before storm. Okay, now get in here. Make packs of provisions like your life depends on it, because it quite literally does depend on it. And I guess we don't need to rush the trading post that badly anymore. Bricks, you're going to go to 30. Don't make pottery. Crystallized dew, you're going to go to 40. But I don't want you making crystallized dew yet, because we want to make sure we save our herbs for what really matters, which is packs of provisions. And then what's the new blueprint we got? Foragers Camp, Trappers Camp, Cooperage, Supplier. I am a noted supplier fan, especially since we took a small farm, which gives us something that we can turn into flour. Is that better than Foragers Camp and Trappers Camp, when I also know that we have a large meat deposit on the map? Yeah, I think so. We could probably buy either of these from a trader, so give me the supplier. And you can come like up here, because I actually want to put the supplier over here. Okay, how are you guys doing in here? We're almost there. That's 3, 6, and then you're going to be 9. So as soon as you finish, yeah, no. As soon as you finish, then we force delivery. Because you'll finish and then you'll carry them away. We should still have plenty of time for that. Okay, go. Hello. Yeah, we'll be fine. What's this box? +1 to global resolve for cash is open. That's a nice one to pick up early. It's a very nice one to pick up early. Let's get our workforce ready for that. Did you carry those away? Do we have 9? No, 6 of 8. Forced delivery. What are you doing? Did I miscount? What is going on? Oh, we have 9. Okay. Now, get in here and investigate. It's going to kill all of our idle builders. That's fine. Totally fine. Also, consumption control. You can eat mushrooms again. And then the only thing we need to do is build houses for storm, and then we are off to the races. And, once again, none of our initial glade events have used up the coal that we brought for the explicit purpose of doing the first glade events. The more I play, the more I'm convinced that saving your coal for those initial events does not matter at all. Because they never use it. Anyway, we're just going to wait for events to finish now. I guess you guys can probably get out of here. You can go back to being idle builders. And, get this place constructed. So let's prioritize the houses. Get all of those built first. What do we got in these caches? 15% quicker traders. I'll keep it. I'll keep it. I'm just going to keep everything. I'm going to commit hard to the resolve victory this game. You're doing good. You guys are doing more than good. I think you're actually about to be done with that node. And then you can come and work on this one. You guys are doing good. That's some nice speedy lumber production. Yeah, Stonecutter's Camp is done. Alright, you guys come over here then. Now, if we could just pick up a single perk that mitigates hostility, we'd be in wonderful shape. If we got protected trade next year, that would be really, really nice for us. You're gonna move out to here, because we can get this cookhouse down. And I guess we should have one person working in here, although we still have a lot of houses to finish. I'm gonna let them keep working on that. These houses need to go up before storm, otherwise we're gonna have a bad time. You guys still hauling? You guys still hauling? Well, even if they finish them like halfway through storm, it should still be fine. What do we need for packs of crops? Mushrooms. Should be able to do that. Yeah, I don't doubt that your resolve is going to be low. It's because you failed to build houses in time. And I really don't want to cut woodcutters for your dumbass. So you better hurry up. Get owned indeed. Oh no, a problem entirely of my own making that I could have avoided by working harder. Instead, I sat by the hearth and ate mushrooms. Should have thought of this. Okay, down to -3. At this point, I could probably favor you for a little bit to get us out of this hole. And then as soon as spring comes around again, we are shoving people back into these lumber camps. Cookhouse also pretty important. I could get a farm up here. We have almost the whole thing cleared off, actually. So the farm's going to go like here. I can just get it in now. You're going to come here. This road's going to go like this. Okay, I'm good to stop favoring you now. You've had enough time in the positives. Oop, you have not. Just kidding. There we go. Okay. Cornerstone me. None of this fixes hostility. Trade hub is good for just winning. Smuggler's visit we could use to get the bathhouse to guarantee it. It's such a boring pick, but yeah. Just let me take the bathhouse. Excuse me? There we go. And then people, I do want a migrant wave this season. It's not ideal, but sure. Get 2 of you in there. Get you guys in here, get 1 guy in here. You can work on bricks. You guys can build a farm field. You honestly just grow both. Like, we kind of have uses for both of them. Sahilda's here and wants to sell me secret techniques of the Firekeeper, which I love. I think it's an outstanding perk. Can I afford to buy it? Could do something like that. And then something like that. And that still doesn't get me close enough. So, no, I cannot afford to buy it. Sorry, Sahilda. I'd love to, but your prices are just a little too steep for me. Now, what else is going on? Cookhouse is going up, supplier is going up. You're not going to do water skins, you're going to do planks to 30, you're going to do flour out of pretty much anything you can find, up to like 50. And in the cookhouse, we're going to do skewers out of anything you can find. And then anything you can find that's not roots, because we'll be growing vegetables. That'll go to 50. You can do biscuits out of anything you can find to 50, and then don't do pigment for now. And then you are going to get in here and grow. And as soon as we start finding... Oh, we do have stone. I don't know where this... Oh, this is the stone we started with. That's what that is. We're going to stone road out to that farm. I want fast trips. You guys are good working on mushrooms. You guys are good working on trees. You guys are good working on trees. Everything is clicking along. I should probably start, like... Well, no, we need supplier to go up before we do that. I was going to repair this horrible shelter situation. I also need to get rain collectors up so that we can start making spark dew. Because we could do that in here, or crystallized dew. Could use clay or stone for that. Either's fine. Have 8 harpies and keep harpy resolve above 18 to get an alchemist's hut. I don't know how easy of a time we're going to have making cosmetics here. Maybe we could at least put resin in them. We could also put herbs in them. But I'd like rather not have that. So I guess we're going to go with the harpy one, and then discover 6 glades to get 20 reed and 20 clay for each discovered glade. That is going to spike our hostility out of control. To discover 6 glades in 7 minutes. So I'm loath to do that. But I would love to get both of these, if we can find a way to get 30 more oil and 2 more coal. So give me sacrificing. I'd really like to find a way to make that happen. Where's our next dangerous glade? Up there, maybe? Down there, maybe. Okay. Most important thing to build right now, I think, is going to be supplier. You can use clay for bricks. I think that's okay. We know of multiple clay deposits. I'd rather... I mean, I guess they're kind of the same, because you could use clay or stone in crystallized dew, you could use clay or stone in bricks. You can only use clay for pottery, but I don't think we're going to be making much pottery on this map. And then we could also start working on the packs of crops. So we've got plenty of mushrooms. We'll also get plenty of grain from the farm. So take me to 8 there. And I guess I'll get rid of a woodcutter to do that. Because Rich Harvest is the one that gives us plus 25% to planting speed. And obviously they are not planting fast enough. This should probably be facing the other way, so it's towards the clay deposit, and you should be towards the mushrooms. Let's do the full optimization steps and stuff here. What do I need for roots? Small foragers camp? Sure. Don't have any plans to staff that currently, but, you know. And then the trappers camp can get the eggs over here eventually. Would love to find a source of stone so I could finish making these stone roads. Could also, I guess, do reinforced road because I've got 53 copper from here and also from one of the orders that I took. But then we might find a building that smelts copper bars. And then I would be pretty sad about that whole state of affairs. How are bricks taking you so long? Oh, you just haven't delivered, I see. Okay, fine. I'll let you make that last set of bricks, and then both of these buildings will go up in a hurry. There should be a road that you can make with bricks, rather than with stone and copper ore. Considering how easy that would be to make, it would probably be like a 10% movement speed. Then I also want to bring the stone road around down here, but I don't think I have enough stone to do that. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Need just a little more stone. Things ticking along very well here, though. Very pleased so far. You hopefully will be done with packs of crops soon, as these mushrooms come in. This vegetable harvest is going to help a lot with our spiraling food production. One of these glades has got to have some more fertile soil in it, so I might just start cracking a few. Or I guess I could, like, man these camps better. That would also increase our food production. You're going to be done with that pretty soon, which is exciting. You're out of things to do, but you need to stay in there just a little longer. Okay, suppliers up. I'd really like someone in there. It's going to be you. I want to get the planks going, and then there's going to be a lot of people in here. Probably 2 people. So that's probably going to have to wait until next season. We can drop the hostility quite a bit here, though. So we're going to be -8 in Storm. We're also short 1 house. Give me a temporary shelter just for now. Prioritize this. And as soon as Storm starts, I think I am going to have to trim woodcutters this season, just to get down to 1. So it's going to be like you, and you. Free me up the idle builders. And then next season, we're up to 11 planks, so we'll probably start working on like the actual houses at that point. You come down here. Really? 2 people at negative resolve. Okay. Is that just because this house isn't built? Yeah, that'll take care of beavers, and then I can favor harpies halfway through, and they'll be fine. And rich harvest is done. Planting crops is faster. Good. You can leave. You don't need to be in there anymore. Tool shop is finally our means of making tools, but press is a way to get oil, which we really want for the sacrificing order. Also, manufactory is just good. Although we already have pigment in the cookhouse, so it's slightly less good, but I do like manufactory. What's more important to grab, tools or oil? And it's got to be tools, surely. Surely it has to be a way to produce tools. Okay, beavers up to 3. Now we can just favor harpies when we need to favor harpies. And then next season, hopefully we get a couple people to work in the cookhouse, we put refined food together, and they're thrilled. I don't really have any other labor that I can pull on. Well, I could get like 2 harpies just in here right now. And then let's see, we could get some comfort decorations back here as well. Give me like some barrels there. The cookhouse probably needs lots of water, so we'll have like 2 pipes going into it. And then you can just have like a bench you can sit on back there as well. That'll take care of hub upgrade 1. You move to the outside. Over here for the aesthetics decorations, we can go lamps, bushes, stop favoring. Now destroy all these houses. And rebuild them better. Oh, I'm gonna need to build a makeshift or a crude workstation finally, because I'm out of fabric. Okay. So Sahilda's Secret Cookbook is very good, but we don't have anything that makes pie yet. Bed and breakfast is kind of nice. I enjoyed taking bed and breakfast the last time we had the opportunity. But it's really hard to turn down Sahilda's Secret Cookbook. Especially when we already have a well-established flour production pipeline. Yeah, this just makes us really heavily prioritize any sources of pie that we see from now on. I will take 3 harpies. Would love to take 3 harpies. And then let's just have beavers work in there. So you've got 2, you've got 2. I can give you 2. You're human specialization, so I'm going to wait until I have a couple more humans for you. And then I'm going to leave the rest of these harpies as free builders. Plus someone to work in this makeshift post when it's finally done. Don't make planks, don't make bricks. I have this taken care of already. But go up to like 10 fabric. And then we'll do a pipe as well. I like the way these pipes look, like going into the cookhouse. That's neat. And then this is also going to be house. I'm probably going to open this glade, honestly. Okay, now we need... We'll have 1 harpy work there. That'll probably be good enough. These are priority. Stonecutter's camp is empty. That gives us 2 additional builders. Well, what do we get if we open it? It makes it a little easier to get into like 2 other dangerous glades. So sure. I don't think that's a particularly good decision, but it is a decision that I'm going to make. Zorg is here. What you got for me, Zorg? +1 to plant fiber is nice since we're already chopping trees down. An extra +1 to herbs is also really interesting. What can I sell you? I could sell you these 7 packs of provisions and a pack of crops. That would put us at 13. So we could buy rich in fiber or we could buy sharp sickles. I think rich in fiber is going to be slightly better. And I think we're good enough on bricks that we can afford to do like this and this to get that. And that's just going to make our fabric production a little bit smoother. It also means that we could use plant fiber for oil once we get to that point. It'll do a couple of things for us. Okay, houses in. Now we're just waiting on fabric to be produced so we can build these harpy houses. You guys are making stuff in here. That's great news. Everyone likes complex food. Next building I need to get up is a tool shop, probably. And then show me what you've got in this glade. Let's hope it's another fertile soil, maybe? No, it's sea marrow. I'm almost as glad to see sea marrow as I would be to see fertile soil. Do love me a bit of sea marrow. And then we've got some dewberry bush that we can put the herbalist camp on after you're done with these mushrooms up here. Which, you still have a ways to go. But it's good to know that you're working on it. You guys are finally fast enough that you can plant every crop. It looks like it's going to be close. I think you still need a little more help. But that's pretty good. No, you are going to do it. There we go. Okay, so we can just barely plant every crop. Great news. Have 15 aesthetics decorations to get 30 bars. I think we kind of have to take that, especially because I'm not going to make that many packs of luxury goods. A group of 4 villagers plus 1 to grain production. Those all seem quite good. These are pretty lackluster. We don't have 24 farm fields yet, but we can do both of those. It can happen. Also, this is going to be stone, which is nice for us. Yeah, low on food, I know. I know. It's because we have a ton of it in this cookhouse. They'll take care of it. You need a little help in here, I feel. No, you're just running low on plant fiber. You're not fast enough to make it. That's okay. That'll be enough for these 2 houses. Let's make sure that these are priority, and that this is not. You're going to use planks eventually. You're not going to get made. You're not going to get made. Small trapper's camp is done, so I can put you on these eggs. Can also bring this road down a bit further. Can also get rid of this line of trees because that's where decorations are going to go and that's where our road is going to go. And we have 1 spare house, but we're about to have 5 spare houses, so we could destroy 1 more of these temporary houses. They are quite the eyesore. You guys are doing okay. The vegetables from the farm are going to help. The wheat isn't going to do that much, but we could start turning it into packs of crops. We could anticipate future needs. Don't use mushrooms for that anymore. You should be able to do the whole thing with grain once flour production catches up. And then let's see, where would a second small hearth go if we were to build one? Way out here in the forest. But it would let us hit that glade, this glade, and that glade pretty easily. So this is probably a place where it's going to go. I'm going to keep moving you even further out here. We're going to be minus 16 this storm, but we can go to minus 12. And we can sack wood because we still have that sacrificing order available to us. Although harpies are going to be even happier once these go up. Beavers just don't have anything to look forward to. We're not making any of their favorite foods. We don't have any of their favorite houses. It's not a beaver-oriented village right now. But not everything needs to be about them. Also, do I have enough stone to finish the... Yeah, I do have enough stone to finish the ring around the hearth. Let's keep sneaking these in. There. That'll be the next upgrade for the hub. No, it's not. We're done already. Wow. Okay. We're already at the level of giving them a service building. I think the bathhouse could probably go like right there. You don't have anything you need to make tools yet, but you will soon. For now, though, I don't need to staff you. I should really, like, start to get this going. Eventually. I can cut you to get to 2. Can I get to 1? No. You cannot get to 1. You could sack wood. It's part of a quest that you're on. Or I guess they call them orders. There. See? Everyone's thrilled. And it finishes part of your order for sacrificing stuff. They're already done with 1 seam arrow deposit. They're making great time. And then not a lot else going on. Honestly, I'm wondering if we really need to take people in next season. I know we need to eventually, because we're trying to work on the utopia, but if it's not a particularly good migrant wave, I'm probably going to skip it. Also, you've outlived your usefulness. How are you guys doing in here? You're still finding stuff to make skewers. This is an issue, though. We really need to get that that herb garden blueprint, and we need a place to put it. Also, we have sacked enough wood. We're close enough to end a storm that I'm just going to send you all back to work. It doesn't matter. Right? Well, it sort of matters, but whatever. We're about to turn a corner on food production anyway. All farms can plant mushrooms? That doesn't help me right now. Baptism of Fire does help me, though. So we're going to take that. And unfortunately, we have a giant harpy wave, so we do kind of want to take that. Okay, so what this means is that it's now time to finish setting up the rest of the infrastructure in this village. You are going to get moved to somewhere that doesn't matter. You are going to turn into a blight post. I hate that that doesn't line up, but I could squeeze decorations in there, I guess. So you... It's more important for you to come up here and clear out a space for us to put rain collectors. Because we now need to construct the corruption farm. Which longtime viewers of the channel will no doubt be familiar with. You're going to use wood to make this, and you're going to go to 10. We're going to burn every blight rot cyst. We don't have the luxury of choosing which ones we burn and which ones we don't. They are all simply going to get burned. We are going to construct rain collectors. They are going to come up and around here. We still don't really have... Well, no, because we can use resin for it. So we do kind of have what we want to do this. We're going to turn this on, and you are going to go to 40. And we're going to turn this on, and you're also going to go to like 40. And then we're just going to shove harpies in here. And this is going to allow us to manage our hostility so that we can do some of the other achievements that we want to do on this map. Things I'm worried about right now, though, food production for sure. It's not quite there. I need like one more farm, and I'd really like that farm to be an herb garden. Other things I'm worried about? I don't know, not really anything. If we can just get food production sorted, we can absolutely produce enough corruption that we can start to mitigate our hostility. Although getting a second hostility reduction perk, like the one for opening caches, or doing glade events, or doing dangerous glade events, would certainly not go amiss. If just like one more of you could find a biscuit, or a place to live, I could favor you for rep, and that would be quite nice. Okay, so you're done with that tree. Now why don't you come in here, I guess, to cut the rest of those? Oh, there you go. You did it. Take you to 15 quick. Before you run out of biscuits to eat. No, you're working on 10 more. You'll be fine. And we should be getting a lot of rep from their ticks because of how many there are. Yeah, 0.2 per minute. You almost done with this down here? Yeah, 2 left. Very nice, very nice. What are you going to do after that? I'd probably work on a second rain collector, honestly. If I had to guess. You're at 8 left, so you'll be coming down here to do berries. Berries will allow us to do biscuits. Don't know where we got 15 herbs from. Oh, it was from their wave. They brought a bunch of herbs with them. I remember now. And then we've got Vliss here. Vliss has a +3 to planks production. Man, I would like to have that. I'd really like to have that. But I don't know that we have any way of affording it right now. So I'm going to have to let you go. Stonecutter's camp is done. Good. You're going to be a second rain collector, probably. You could also be a woodcutter in your spare time, and with the spare human that we have, you can go to work on that single root deposit. And then eventually I'll put a single beaver in there, and probably a second harpy in here to work through this crystallized dew backlog. Oh, we're actually making it already. Alright, give me 1 harpy in here. Okay, you're done. Now I'd like you to come over here, and I'd like you to work with this other woodcutter to just get this space cleared for another hearth. We do have 3 people homeless right now, so we should probably work on resolving that. But we should also get the bathhouse up. And we're not that far off. So why don't you do that for me? We're going to leave space behind it for decor. Right? Decor, road. Well, I should do it from here. Decor, road, building, building. Yeah, we'll just barely be able to fit it in. Clean out that whole square of trees. And you don't have enough fabric to do what you, or don't have enough plant fiber to do what you want to do, but I believe that we will get there. It might not be fast enough to make the bathhouse before storm, but I think you'll find a way. You're good. You'll be able to burn some hostility this season. Select keep goods twice. Discover a forbidden glade to get +5 to planks production and metallurgic proficiency. I think that's relatively doable. It's going to be a long trip, but I think it's doable. And I really would like that +5 to planks production. And metallurgic proficiency, it's fine. The only other one I'm really looking at is +2 to oil for selecting keep goods twice, and we get a couple tools from that, but I don't think that's as good as +5 to planks. Plus, it's a timed order. Timed orders are fun. So you're going to come up here, and you're going to cut through... Yeah, not quite all the way. We're going to do that in spring next year. Also, we're at Hostility 4. We're going to have to drop woodcutters over the storm season to get under that. Wood's worth 0.06 and planks are worth 0.18, so something weird happens when we get +5 to planks production. It makes planks profitable for us to produce because we make more on what comes out than we do on what we put in, and that's something that we'll want to keep in mind. We'll probably want to bump this up to like 200, and we'll actually start selling planks for money. You done already? No, you've got one more tree back there. And you're still working on this bathhouse spot. I'd really like them to finish bathhouse before storm, but I don't know if it's going to happen. In fact, I'm almost positive it's... No, they do have the last 2 fabric that they need in there. They're just waiting on you to finish, like, a couple planks. You'll drop off after that. Okay, so you're coming through to here. We're also chopping that row down. Need 8 more aesthetics decorations somewhere. They'll probably go, like, up here, and we'll get another 2x3 building to sit behind that. Are there any we haven't built? No, not currently. Okay, well, who's less important this season? You guys. Get down to 3. We're going to be minus 16, if my math is right. Yeah, we're minus 16. But... Oh, we could be minus 12 if I get rid of all of them. Okay, we're fine. We're chilling, dude. We are finally starting to get a handle on our food issues. We're finally starting to get a handle on our resolve issues. Behind the bathhouse is going to go our 4 harmony decorations. Something like that. That road is going to come along back there, and then it's going to continue here, and we're going to go 4 harpy houses. Oh, that's not where that road goes. Hang on. That road goes like here. There we go. Small trappers camp is done. And you are done. So you guys get out. You can come in here. You can help people with baths. That is a plus 25% global production rate. Quite good. Beavers have dropped to negative because they lost track of one of their biscuits. It's very sad. You really can't help but feel for them. So you're going to go here, which means the road would come off here. And we'll just run it up to where this glade is going to be. Something we can have builders be doing to hasten our arrival to that forbidden glade when we open it, because we've only got 5 minutes to open it. And what a wonder it is to actually have idle builders who just come and work on this stuff. It's a luxury that we are certainly not used to. Okay. I like Prayer Book a lot. But then chicken or egg is also insurance for Harpy Utopia. But we're not producing eggs, but we might find eggs. I think we have good enough hostility control right now that I can afford to not take chicken or egg, and I can take prayer book, and we can just wait for migrant waves to show up. Like, I've got a handle on resolve. I've got a handle on hostility. I think we can just cope with it. So what else needs doing? You're fine in here. You guys are cranking out tools. Can we open a glade yet? No, we're at 0. Oh no, you're the... Yeah. You're that guy. Oh no. Wait, hang on. When does a trader get here? 5 minutes? That's too long. That's like way too long? Huh. We're gonna have to expedite some tools production here. You have 6, you can make 8. It may not be that bad. I think we just need to double up production in here, and we will have tools soon. In the meantime, a press is a means for us to make the oil that we need for the sacrificing order. So I think we're going to rebuild that. If for nothing else, well, no, we could just salvage it and get the 30 oil right there. Because I don't really need oil for a lot. Well, we could use oil for cosmetics, but it's so far away. Like, it's so far away from everything. I'm just gonna salvage it. I truly believe you will find 4 planks. I don't know what the supplier is doing. That's just... Oh, because they're also working on the flour. You know what? You probably need help in here. Cut you. Add you. Yeah, you're probably just, like, overworked, honestly. Is what your problem is. Okay, so this tools production needs to go really fast. 6, 8, 10, and 12. So they have everything they need. I just need to wait for them to build it. And it is going to crush our food supply for a little while. But after that, we should be okay. If we can finish it, like, by the time clearance is about to end, I think we'll be in really good shape. Because then that harvest will come in. We might also be able to buy some from a trader. There's ways that we could make it work. Yeah. Come back, do that last tool. And then I want you to force delivery after that. Oh, you're coming to force delivery now? Okay. Well, it's not quite what I wanted to happen. But I guess it's fine. Herbalist camp has no deposits nearby? Alright, fine. I have a really brief window of opportunity to address that. And then I need to go back to micromanaging my tool shop. Okay, go. Drop it off. What do you need? A big foragers camp. I don't have a big foragers camp, but what I do have is a stonecutters camp. And I see a deposit that you can work on. You are done back here after that tree. And then I can move you. These, we've previously established, are going to be harpy houses. We don't quite have the fabric for it, but we're getting there. We're at 12 tools, so we can now get people working in here, and I'm just going to borrow woodcutters to do that. I'm going to be keeping those goods, not the least of which because it's food stockpiles for the Citadel. And it's going to take us 3 minutes 30 to get through that, but we have sea marrow that we can burn that'll make it go even quicker. I feel positive about this. I think we're going to be okay with that. And then I just gotta get... I gotta get my housing under control here. Which means you guys Really just got to start clearing out this spot where the hearth is going to go, so that I've got more room to build houses. I also need to find like 6 more coal somehow. Surely I'll find some in a box somewhere, right? Oh no, I'm at 34. Okay, so we can finish the sacrificing quest after they're done hauling this stuff back. You guys in here yet, or what? Going to rest, going to get ingredients? How are you taking this long? Where are you? This is not the way I need this to go. I don't even see this beaver. Oh my god, he's only, like, just at the stockpile. It must be him. That's the problem with glade events that are this far away. So yeah, we're gonna lose a lot of food. But I think we could probably just buy some from the trader once the trader shows up. And if you take a break after this, I'm gonna be so upset. No, you're going to workplace. Okay. You're working it, the timer's started. We sack. Minute 39. I actually think that we will finish that event before we run out of sea marrow. Which is just outstanding news. And then what else is going on over here? You're hauling oil back. You're mining sea marrow. We're keeping all of this. And your friend finally showed up? Yeah, we're going to be done with that in no time. Low on food? Yeah, I'm sure I am. I am sure that is true. Wood is totally fine, on the bright side. Trapper's Camp still didn't have anything to do. And there is food that they'll get out of here. It's 40 eggs and 40 roots. So we'll have stuff that people can eat after this event is done. It's just going to be a little touch and go for a while. Let's see, are any of these boxes priority? You don't have food. You don't have food. You don't have food. You have food, though. We only have 10 tools, but if we find 4 more, then we'll probably be opening that crate. 15 seconds. The sea marrow just needs to hold out. People are starting to starve. Okay, but it's done. Stop sacking sea marrow. Sahilda's here. Sahilda, I might need to buy a little bit of food from you. Ooh, I might need to buy malt supply, actually. Do I really need this, actually? No, because flour's never going to be the issue. The issue is going to be raw food. I'm not going to buy a plantation. Wouldn't mind specialized boots. So I'd need to get to... Well, this probably makes our grain go even farther. Honestly. How do I get to that? Honest answer, I don't think you do. We could sell some grain for it. Nah, I'm not doing it. I'm gonna save my pennies. I think we'll be able to recover without outside assistance on this one. Oh, you're down at 14. Yeah, jump in here. Who can I steal to help you with this? Probably like this second harpy. Get in there. This is going to be a rough storm. We're very low on food. Nobody has any resolve from eating things that they like. It's going to be tough for a little bit. And then after that, smooth sailing for some time. Not the least of which because our planks are absurd now. Take me to 150 planks because we're going to start selling them for money. And our wood production is great. So people just stay very busy out here. So, let's see. Do I have all the oil back? Not quite yet. You're carrying the last 5 back, so I'm going to go sack, sack. Because we can't do this during storm, so we might as well do it now. Would love to buy an upgraded trapper's camp. We have a lot of meat sitting on the map that we're just not able to leverage right now. Like a lot, actually, now that I look at it. Like a lot. It's going to be a while on that. And that's because you are held up on that, and that's because you are held up on... Oh, you ran out of clay. Yeah, convert some stone into that. That might screw us on brick production, but I think I can find more stone. Don't have an exact plan for how, but I think I can. Okay, storm in 0. Cut woodcutters. We burn like 1 cyst and we go to hostility 2, so I'm not too worried about that. These sacrifices are going to shut off. How do we go all the way back up to 3? Where'd that come from? Oh, because we were sacrificing coal. That's why. That makes sense. Have 50 stone roads? We have to be pretty close to that if we're not there already. We're at 32 out of 50. Okay, we can put that together. Yeah, people are not pleased. Probably because I've failed to house them yet again. This forager's camp doesn't have anything else to do, so you can be free. Hang on 1 second. Okay. Sorry, had to check a G-chat quick. Okay. I don't know how I salvage this for them right now. Possibly by getting corruption to 0, but there's 4 cysts still. It's a lot of burning. Almost like I want a second person working in here pretty soon. Maybe now's as good a time as any. Oh, I don't want to lose people. That worm kind of screwed us, so I think we just kind of have to chalk it up to getting unlucky with when that spawned, and also failing to house people. Much of this is my own construction, I'll admit it. Actually, no, it's not going to matter. -9 is a big deficit to overcome. But at least we're making a little bit of progress on this hostility reduction. Yeah, Harpy Builder left. It's not going to be like... Oh, thank God, Protected Trade is here. But Calming the Forest is also here. No, Protected Trade's going to go insane with our board synergy. 620, and he buys building materials. Is that correct? Yeah, he buys building materials. So, yeah. We're going to sell him a lot of boards. Go to 300 boards. Let's see if this works the way I hope it does. Also, we should get this upgraded pretty soon. Okay, most important thing, get the space for a second hearth cleared. Second most important thing, finish your sacrifice deed. Third most important thing, take a bunch of harpies. What can I have them do? Well, I can have a second one working there. Could build a second rain collector for even better corruption farming. But I'm kind of in a spot that does not happen a whole lot, where I have more people than jobs. So what can we do to rectify that? To put you in there, for one. I also think that's enough space for the hearth now. Yeah, we don't have any buildings to build, and we haven't found any mines or anything. So, you go like that. You go like that. Are we at 14 tools? Nope, we're at 0. That's fine, that's fine. They're still carrying stuff away from this hungry mistworm. I guess he was hungry. And then we've got a dangerous glade here that we might be able to do. Our economy is probably good enough to handle whatever's in here. I'm only like a little scared. So, with the second hearth up, we can now finally repair our housing situation. Which is going to involve you, you. You can have water barrels, and then just like normal barrels. And then the Harpy house can have a fence, as per usual. And then all of these are going to need to go, like all the way up to there. So you come up here and work on that. And then you stay down here and work on this. Sacrificing is done. Perfect. Give me that increased fuel efficiency. And +1 to resin production, which will be nice with all these trees. I need glades, man. I need to get some of these camps up and running again, because you're about to be out of sea marrow. The herbalist camp has been out of stuff to do. Like, oh, thank God it's an herb garden. Do we still need it? Yes, actually, we do still need that. So we're going to be taking herb garden here. 2-star source of root, or 2-star source of herbs is also going to give us the opportunity to make a bunch of provisioners packs, so that we can really take advantage of protected trade, and we can get some trading routes on the go. And then we're going to build a warehouse in front of this hearth eventually, like right about there. Because that'll shorten the distance that people need to make over here, doing various crafting jobs. Now, what do you still need to upgrade? 4 more aesthetics. And then 4 more comfort. Well, I could give a yard to this provisioner. Or supplier, rather. And that would look tasteful. And then that would need 1 more comfort decoration still. So maybe like a lamp. And a road sign. And a bench. Might be quite tasteful. And then I would need 2 more aesthetics decorations. And that could be like here and here, maybe? No, it could be here and here. So it'd be like lamp, lamp, and then bush, because there's also that deed to just build aesthetics decorations. That'll work. Why aren't you making skewers anymore? What did you run out of? You ran out of mushrooms. Okay. That's fair. We don't gather those anymore, so it's understandable that you would run out. Also, were you planning on opening this dangerous glade like this century, or do you just have other stuff going on? You've just got other stuff going on. You're busy. I get it. That's fine. You can just ignore it for now. It's not that important. I'm going to go up to 3 harpies in here. I'm going to build a second rain collector just to really get the corruption farm running. I'm actually going to need to borrow one of you so that you can staff it. And then I've got 3 spare humans. Show me fertile soil so I can build an herb garden so that I can give these humans something to do. I'd be eternally grateful. Okay, they're finally chopping down trees again. We love to see this. Traders in 42 seconds, so we can sell all of our boards, which will get us at least 1 stack of protected trade. At least, if not more. It's crazy the warehouse takes fabric. But what can you do, I guess? Let's play at a jaunty angle for a bit. So 9 of 15 aesthetics. You have upgraded. Lovely news. Glad to hear it. You've upgraded once. We can get 1 more upgrade out of you. You can have the classic water barrel, regular barrel combo. Alright, Farloaf, do I have news for you? Yes, they're only worth 0.18, but there's a lot of them. there's a lot of them. Lowers hostility by 50. I'll probably be taking that. Every 10 berries produced. I think it's going to wind up being free. Truly. I'm going to sell 100. Okay, it's not quite free, but we don't need these tablets. I'll sell you another 30. $145. It's good enough. Okay, so there's 2 stacks of protected trade. Let's lower hostility. Let's get this. And then we need to go from 8 to 17, but we can't because he doesn't have enough amber. So that's fine. And now we just hope that we see berry nodes somewhere, because it's not like we have a plantation. Booming economy gets us 2 more people. Sure. Why not? Carpenter I do not need anymore. Monastery is quite nice. Like, the passive effect is really good. Then market cards is also really good. Alright, fine, give me market. You've convinced me. And the market's gonna go like there, probably. God, it takes 12 fabric, though. We gotta get fabric production up. It all just keeps going into harpy houses, I think. Like, we're not chopping down trees fast enough to get plant fiber out of them. Which is weird, because we're chopping a lot of trees down. Hostility's at 144. So we can definitely get to 3. We might even be able to get to 2 if we burn enough blight rot cysts. Okay, you are done. So you're going to come down here and work. Also, we still need a way to make pies. Like, we haven't seen anything that we can use to take advantage of Sihilda's secret cookbook yet. You guys can get out of there. And you can come into here and farm corruption. You're double-staffed. I can afford to have 1 more person in there. You don't really do anything. Although you could start doing things. Let's have you start working on those packs of crops, because we do need to get to 20. And we have a grain surplus now. Because we're capped on flour. Okay, why are people unhappy? Oh, because we've got cold snap. Okay. Cut lumberers. until we get to 3. Oh, it's a hostility 3 mystery. Interesting. I don't know that I can get to 2. In fact, I'm almost positive that I cannot get to 2. How many assists are you burning? Only 3 this season. No, there's no way that's right. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You will absolutely be burning more than that. I don't believe you. Well, just keep working, I guess. Next Harpy house is going up. This is good news. We've cleared off the space for the market. This is good news. It's going to take a while to assemble the required fabric for it. Actually, I want to make it just look like just a little nicer. I'm going to move it over 1. Can't move it over 1. There's a tree in the way. Alright, we'll get rid of the tree. This is a solvable problem. We can favor harpies to keep them from leaving now. That's huge. What great news. I can also re-employ a beaver. Okay, favor you. Next season, this glade. You're out of things to do, huh? Yeah, that does currently look true. Did we get to 14 tools? We did. We can open one of these this storm. Any with metal that you want to open instead? Yeah, there's one of them, but that's okay. We make metal. It'll be fine. You just have our row of abandoned and useless buildings right now. And then you, I don't know, come around here. Find something to do over there. Don't need to favor you. Chuck more beavers in there. Give me a cornerstone. A little tempted to take grain bags, but we don't really have anything to leverage our grain production. If we had, like, you know, a press to get oil out of it, that would be different. If we had a ranch, that would be different. But grain just doesn't do anything for us right now except get turned into flour, and we're already doing that at a pretty reasonable rate. So I could either take cosmetic specialization when we're not making cosmetic specialization, friendly relations when we haven't even started trading, local taxes when we're not producing ale. I'm just going to reroll it. None of those look like they help us. This, on the other hand, is pretty nice, because we are producing quite a bit of grain. Yeah, I think I'm going to take multigrain seeds, because then we can use the mushrooms in skewers. And it also means, where else are we using vegetables? Yeah, the mushrooms form like the meat half of a skewer. So we get that from grain, and then we use the vegetables from the other patch of the farm. Anyway, I'm ready for you to open this now. So if you could come in here and do that, that would just be super duper. And then you are going to go 1 off. You're going to be offset a bit, and we're going to have some nice decorations. And then we'll probably do the same thing on the other side, and it'll just look like a very nice market overall, I think. Oh, and people. Show me like a 3 harpy wave. Okay, fine. We've gotten really lucky with the migrant waves here. We haven't really had to pick and choose our way through them at all. Got both of those staffed. That's great news. How are we doing on stone? We have none stone. Would love to find a stone patch in here. You guys gonna chop this last tree down? There we go. Hero of the people, coming to do it. Okay, what do we got? Oh, it's just another one of these guys. Yeah, that's no problem at all. And we get 20 metal for it. I do not want a carpenter. I'll be salvaging that. And then what else we got in here? A harvester's camp. I haven't even made a harvester's camp yet, right? Yeah, built 0. So we're going to get you in on that. Here's our farm for the herb garden. You're going to need to come into here. There's also a sea marrow deposit in there. So let's get you on that. Temporarily, you're actually going to come and work in the herb garden once the herb garden is built. And then let's clear off the rest of the farm that we'll need. It's like that, roughly. Well, that looks like we'll be able to reach most of it, if not all of it. So, plenty of stuff to do in here. Also starts getting us stone, so that we can finish the stone roads order, which gives us a bunch of tools, which lets us open more caches. And we have a cache in here. Is it a good one? That's fine. It's not great, not terrible. We do suddenly have a surplus of tools as well, so why don't you get on that? Plenty of work to be done all of a sudden. Oh, and over here... Over here? Yeah, over here. We can finally set that warehouse up. I actually want that to happen before anything else, because a warehouse closer to this glade is going to make everything else happen faster. Okay, we've got our free builders again. We need 4 more tools. You're working on 2 of them. You have the other 2 in storage. So that allows us to open another medium abandoned cache. And then when's our next trader show up? And what can we give them? He's willing to buy crafting materials? Crafting resources. We could sell him Spark Dew. He's not going to love that. Could sell him flour. He's not going to love that either. Yeah, we don't really have anything good to sell our next trader, unfortunately. I do want to keep rolling stacks of protected trade, though. So maybe we'll find something that we can, you know, shovel off to him. Or maybe we could just start running trade routes. That would be the other kind of, like, sensible thing to do at this point. You guys are good on packs of crops, yeah? Okay, never make them again. And get ready to start using herbs for packs of provisions, and you're going to go to like 30. Put some beavers in there. Is that the market being built? Holy cow, it is. Okay. That's great news. Who do I put in it? How about one of you? And then how about one of you? Global carrying capacity plus 10 is going to be massive. It's going to get a lot done real fast. Also, what is going on over here? You have run out of mushrooms again. You've also stopped making biscuits. Is that because you ran out of herbs? Yeah, this garden needs to go up fast. This is a very important building for us now. Okay, build all those. You guys done carrying this away yet? Almost. And one of you is getting swapped out, because I need 2 people to work in here. I never want you to do roots, just only do herbs. We're going to have to ride out this storm again, but hopefully after this storm, when these herbs start coming in, Like, everyone eats biscuits. So if we can secure the herbs production line here, we'll be in really good shape going forward. I feel like I've said that every season so far, but this time it's true. +1 to grain. It's 4 people, though. I'm gonna wait until next drizzle to take that. I don't want 4 people right now, because I'm a little worried about where my hostility is going to wind up. So you come here, drag that in here. We're gonna mirror this on the other side for 4 more bushes. What else do you need? You just need more people living near you. We have 48 fabric? Where the hell did that come from? We must have gotten that in a cache. That's a ton of fabric. And then you can probably come back to like here, because we don't need you to cut those trees down anymore. You are going to be a path, and this path is going to come down from like here to meet you, and this path is going to come down from like there to meet you. So you're actually going to be, no, you're actually going to be here. And then you come around like that, and eventually that'll be stone when we have the stone for it. Now, what do you want? Ale and scrolls are all so cheap. I don't know where these came from, but you can have them. Is there a point, though? Like, what if we sold 300 spark? What if we sold 350 spark? Okay, it actually is like quite a bit of money. Hang on, I didn't think they were worth that much. Yeah, I can get there with barrels. And then give me the big mystery box. +2 to coal production, 3 stone per minute. Okay. That's 3 stone roads per minute. Also gives us 40 wine. That's beaver luxury goods. Okay, that was actually a really good loot box from our friend Dawn. And then I'll take this. This is another... No, let's wait until Drizzle to do that too. Hostility's a little scary this storm, and people don't have a lot of food making them happy. So let's just make sure we get through this alright, because we can go to 3. And then next Drizzle, we'll spike it. You guys get in here. Get ready to start planting. And then I can give you 1 other person to help you in there. I can give you 1 other person to help in there. I can open this cache. That gives us some stuff. Didn't really look that closely at what it was, but that's fine. It's probably good. And then if this herb production can just turn on and get itself going, then we can protected trade our way all the way down to like 0 hostility. And if we can protected trade our way all the way down to 0 hostility, we can open every glade on the map. We can finally make sure that we finish that open every cache achievement. And a bunch of other stuff. And it'll all be good. Paved road, 5 more. Where would I want it to go? Probably, honestly, here. What are you guys all so upset about? Is this all your complex food? Yeah, it is. Okay. We still don't have a complete handle on complex food. We'll just favor you now. Also still haven't seen anything that lets us make pie. But I think we're okay. You're almost back up to 300 planks. And Renwald buys building material, so that's going to be another 2 stacks of protected trade. We'll just sell him 300 planks, and then he'll have more money than he knows what to do with. We'll have more money than we know what to do with, rather. He's not going to have any, because he's going to have, you know, every board. Can we open this cache yet? No, 3 of 14. Good try. Good effort. How are you guys doing on corruption? You're still out there burning cysts. That's good. We have gotten minus 80 out of Baptism of Fire. But we've already gotten 45 out of Protected Trade, and we've had Protected Trade for, like, you know, half as long. Okay, made it through Storm. Mission accomplished. Woodpecker technique wouldn't be horrible here. I know we're about to start trading, but this solidifies our ability to produce skewers alongside mushrooms from grain. And then, yeah, give me the wave with 3 harpies in it. We've been getting so lucky with those. Fill these out. And now what? Well, there's a dangerous glade over there that you could poke around in. So why don't you do that? Oh, and you were going to turn in all your orders, so give me +1 to grain production now this season. Nothing else you can harvest in here. What you got? Small sea marrow, small flax field. All of our gathering posts for those items are busy. But we can bring you guys in here. And we can have you continue cutting through the forest. How much stone do we have now? 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Work our way down to that farm. If we were going to tile a hearth, it would be on top of a field, so we're not going to be tiling a hearth down there. That's for sure. You almost done with this node? You are. And then you can grab those 2 up there. They're making incredibly quick work out of this forest. You love to see it. And you guys are getting herbs in the ground. Good. Each one of those harvests will be 7 of them. That's really what we need right now. This is the tree that makes tree felling slower. I'm fine with that. Keep the goods. This is an apothecary. Can make cosmetics? Not really. Can make incense very easily, but we don't have a service building for it. And it's a second source of biscuits. I mean, it is pretty close to a hearth. Ooh, and it's got more fertile soil next to it. I think I'm going to salvage it, though. And then over here, give me this herb garden. You guys come in here. I need you to clear this terrain off. It's going to be like that. And I think, yeah, just get like all of it. Just get all of those. And then, where is my herbalist camp? Down here. Because there's a mushroom in here. And then what do you have? Ooh, you've got another 13 food for the Citadel. We want to make sure we loot that as well. Food is hard to come by. You can also turn in aesthetics. There's no harm in doing that now versus waiting. Forum, monastery, tinctury. Tinkerer does just make training gear. How profitable is a pack of building materials for us right now? That's got to be a pretty good conversion, right? I honestly think packs of building materials are probably very profitable for us to produce, so I'm going to take a Tinkerer. And I'm going to build a Tinkerer over here. And then I also got to think about housing for people again. Because they're starting to get filled up. So where could I put that? I could just send a second housing block out this way, I guess. If I were to tile a hearth, would I have space for it? I actually would kind of have space for it. That would be a weird place for a hearth. But I've got the fuel, and I've got the wildfire essences. So there's really, like, no drawbacks to building more hearths. So let's just get another one in. Like, every other hearth we build is 10% faster glade event speed. It's +3 to global resolve. It's extra corruption resistance, not that we need it because we're burning every Blightrot cyst every time. You are never going to plant roots. Oh, there actually aren't any in those trees. That's just the size of that one. Okay. 45 of 50 paved roads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. Stonecutter's camp is done? Not quite. You've got more work to do. And then this can come back up through here as well. What are you working on? Oh, you're carrying stuff back from that glade event. Got it. Random harpy off wandering in the middle of nowhere. You guys are carrying stuff away. Good. You're picking mushrooms. Good. We do only have one spare builder right now. Tree cutting is going to be so slow with that event running. I'd rather just have you be builders so you can get all these roads up to speed. Trader is in 4.5 minutes. Yeah, he will show up before storm. All right, that's what I was worried about. And then how are we doing on tools? We're up to 19. You can come and loot that glade event. Low on food? Excuse me? Really? I guess it's because the herbs haven't come in this season yet. I think we'll be okay after the herbs get harvested and after this gets harvested. Especially because we're building a second farm over here. But that's a little scary. I probably need to stop letting people in soon, but I need one more harpy. So, they're going to have to wait just a little bit longer. Okay, now build these farm fields. It's too late for them to plant, but at least we'll have them done for next season. You tried your best. And come and pick all of these herbs. They are more important than you know. What else we got to do? Not a ton, really. Okay, that's done. You're gonna come back to being woodcutters now. Move you up over here. Move you up over here. And then I think we can get this this hearth up before storm. Oh, we will definitely be able to. They're flying through these trees. So, small hearth goes here. It's just anytime you want to finish that last tree. Don't rush on account of me. Stone Roads is done, but I think I want to hold on to the Impatience, because we're about to tick it. Low on food again. Yeah, that's fine. Low on food again. Yeah, that's fine. So put one here. And then you guys are going to flip around to the other side of the road. Because I gotta get these houses in relatively soon, or people are gonna be very upset come storm. Oh, there's one more tree in the way. Get rid of that. And that nest is gonna be in the way. I can get most of the housing in, though. Harpies get a yard. You can just have a pipe. And as soon as that tree goes, I want you to get this other house in. Getting the hearth up is also quite nice. Hostility is 6, but it's not going to be quite that bad. We have a lot of woodcutters running right now. It's actually only going to be like 4. Which is still quite bad. But it's not as bad as it looks. You guys have 6 Blightrot cysts to burn this season. That'll be minus 20 to hostility, and we're also going to spike hostility down by another 50 from protected trade. You can be a firekeeper. That tree has fallen. And then that's all the woodcutting I need you guys to do over here, so you can come back over here and do things. Harvester's camp is done. Oh wow, you're done down there already. Alright, well I have more for you to do. That's for sure. Renwald is here. You can have some of my trade goods. I don't need those. You can have this one leftover pack of crops. I don't need that. You can also have... Excuse me, do you not buy boards? That's kind of rude. Like, I prepared a lot of boards for you. And for you to just say, no, I don't need those, it's a little insulting. Well, what can I sell you instead? I have a ton of sea marrow. Maybe sea marrow. I want traders to arrive quicker. This just makes our building materials more profitable. And then I need 6. I'll sell you some of my crystallized dew. I don't know where I got that much from, but you can have it. Okay, so that wasn't exactly the level of hostility reduction that we wanted. But now what we can do is we can just go sicko mode on packs of building materials. I'm talking like, make me 75. I don't even care. Do I want to make training gear as long as I'm in here? Yeah, you do have like a lot. That, though, you can be a little more restrained. You can just make like 50 of that. This is probably the most profitable trading settlement I've ever built, but I've also never tried to build a trading settlement before, so it's not like it's that difficult. And then honestly, I'm gonna do a second block of housing over here. It's crazy, I know. Did I take all my woodcutters off? No. Okay, you guys get out of there. The forest is very mad. Okay, I can leave one of you in. It's not really going to make a difference. Everyone else, I'd like you to be a builder. There, good enough. So get all these built, and then people will have places to live forevermore. We are going to tick down hostility here a little bit. We could also start trading. Because we should be making a lot of packs for provisions now? Yeah, we are. Let's start getting all of these on the go. I don't want to trade food, though, because food's a little precarious. And then what are you doing over here? How many are you making? You used up all the herbs. That's okay, because we didn't have the second garden running this season. With the second garden running, we'll have no problem keeping up. Okay. You're out of stuff to do again. And that's okay. That's not your fault. I'm happy that it worked out that way. You only have that one node, and then you're going to have something else to do. I actually think that our resolve is going high enough during drizzle and clearance that it doesn't matter how low it gets during storm because of the bathhouse. Which means that we can just kind of ignore it as a mechanic now. Which is always a nice spot to be in. Harvester's Camp is note about, wow, you're done. Holy crap, you're fast. Well, I guess you just like walk down the street and there's the warehouse. So it's not that impressive, but it's still a little impressive. Yeah, I don't think hostility matters anymore. It's gonna be close. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 1. Yeah, there we go. Okay, but that said, we do have 3 hearths that are going to be upgraded, so that's going to be a big hostility reduction. This one's not even neighborhood yet. As soon as it's neighborhood, we're in business. Which, it'll be neighborhood like right now. Okay, so, we are now looking for every single cache on the map. That's the name of the game. Jerky roots, no. Bricks, yes. Copper, yes. Oh, trade limit reached. Okay, fair enough. I need one more harpy. You're it. We never have to take another migration wave. You guys can get back to work. We're now just in, like, crack every glade mode. How many caches do we still need? 5 of 20? Holy cow. And 3 of 10 runes. Okay. We're going to be at this a little bit longer. But we have a setup here that is entirely self-sufficient. Moss Broccoli, Slickshow, Broodmother. Doesn't matter. Come out here. I can't fit you in there. I need to wait for that cache to go away. You could also come and open this one. You, come down here. Open that. And then here, open that. Next trader, 5 minutes, but he's loot boxes, so he's not going to sell us any of the blueprints that we want. You're going to be a road. Trade route completed. Good. So we'll sell that. We're going to need a lot more packs of provisions. But you don't have a lot to work with, I understand. We do have a second herb garden up now. So we are working on it. We're getting you into a position to succeed. You're at 25. You're still going to be working for a bit because you don't have a warehouse over here. I understand. We're almost in here. Ooh. You're going to get turned into amber. And we've got more farmland. And we've got a trade route completed. There's no way you're getting to 15 packs for provisions, but can you imagine? 30 amber if you do? You'd live like a king. If you could take care of those 2 trees, and I could wrap this road around to make it a true city block, I'd be very happy. And if you could finish hauling this last bit of pigment away instead of resting by the fire, I'd also be very happy. Just for the record. Down to 21. You just need to drop it off, and then I can actually build a warehouse here. Thank you. Except first, you're going to come up here so you can cut us into the next glade. What is my holdup on biscuits? Is it herbs? It is herbs. Because we haven't actually picked the herbs that people have harvested yet, or planted yet this season. It makes sense. So you guys cut your way through here. And then I also want someone to come down here and work on that crop. What are you? Mushrooms and a small cache. Yeah, let's get someone working on that. Let's bring you up. You can just cut your way in through that. You can now be a warehouse. What else do you need to thrive here? You need a services building. With our next blueprint, we should probably take a services building. Because we're doing, what, cleanliness and luxury? So I need something... I need, like, education or leisure for a services building. Because then beavers and humans would actually appreciate it. Collect. Yeah, I can make that happen. I think I can cobble that together. Okay, you, I want now to come down here, and I want you to clear out that farm space. You have upgraded a neighborhood. That's another hostility reduction. So that's nice. But I need a services building around this hub in order to allow it to upgrade. It's probably going to end up going like behind it. Not entirely sure. You're at 10, and then you're going to be working on those. Although, truly, I could just build a second herbalist scamp. I've got the parts, I've got the labor. Let's not mess around. You can come to here because I can put in 4 more aesthetics decorations here. And then behind this warehouse, we're actually going to have like a park probably as soon as you're done with that node. But I can't fit you in right now. You are going to be 2 harpies. You, I just want you to tell me what's in that glade so that we can leave. More fertile soil. Okay. Also a small foragers camp. We have one of those. Let's get you in there harvesting some root. Dullahan is here with his loot boxes. I will be selling you 78 of my finest packs of building materials, Dullahan. I hope you've brought enough amber for this exchange. He has not brought enough amber for this exchange. Alright, so those are working how I expected them to. There is almost 3 stacks of protected trade. And then I'll be buying your loot boxes. Perfect. Great. Love to see it. 30 herbs. Great. Spiced ale. Whatever. Even more profit off packs of building materials. Great. +2 to ale. Okay, fine. Planting crops is faster. Okay, fine. That went pretty well overall, I would say. This run's weird. This is a weird game. Where are we going now? What are you doing? Come down here. Excuse me? I think I said come down here. There we go. And then open this glade. And just get rid of like all these trees in the process. Your mushrooms are gone. Lovely. As soon as you've hauled those away, I've got something new for you to do. You can come up here and get these mushrooms. Also, I'm going to favor you real quick, because like, I kind of want to hit this rep threshold. We do finally have enough provisions for that run. We can do that. Still worried about food, not going to trade food. Food is one of the few ways that we could manage to blunder this away. This... Ugh. Huh. This might be granary. Granary is pickled goods for beavers only. Okay, I've talked myself out of it being granary. Never mind. I think this is a reroll. It would let us sell packs of crops, but our packs of crops economy isn't as insane as our boards economy is right now. I'm just going to reroll it for a services building. Forum does give us leisure. Okay, hang on. What makes ale in our settlement? Nothing. What makes scrolls in our settlement? Nothing. That might be a reroll again, then. Or I could take scribe in preparation of doing education, because beavers and harpies like education. How hard is it to make scrolls? Well, we can do pigment in the cookhouse. And yeah, okay. We're going to be taking a scribe. This is in preparation for taking a building that fulfills the education service. We're not there yet. We will be there, though. And I don't need to favor you anymore, now that you've accomplished that for me. So this is 4 hostility, down to 3 hostility. With all the glades that we opened, because of Dullahan showing up and buying like 80 packs of building materials. This is starting to go insane. Harvester's camp has no deposits nearby. Okay. We knew this. Oh, there's another one right down here. Yeah, you can just come down here. Corruption is starting to outpace our ability to destroy it, but I'm not really worried about... Well, actually, it's 75%. Eee. Maybe I should be worried about that. I'll just let it ride. What's the worst that could happen? Give me the scribe. And then cut the woodcutters. Let's try and manage our hostility just a little bit. There we go, down to 3. Look at that. Don't even have to touch it. You love to see it. Nobody homeless either, which is possibly a first for one of our games. So, oh, you could make ale in here too. Hang on. Okay, so you're going to do it like this. You're actually only going to use plant fiber. We're so far ahead on plant fiber now. Go to 100. This is a brewing specialization, so humans will like it. You can use grain, and then you can also use barrels. You can go to 100. I also want to come over here, and I want to turn on barrels. You can go to 100. And now we just wait for services buildings to show up. Like any services building, we should be able to handle... Oh, and pigments. We need a way to make pigment. Pigment's actually going to be a little bit of a challenge. It's probably going to have to be insects. So it's going to hurt our food supply a little bit. But I think we can make do. Yeah, whatever. Next farm actually might need to be vegetables. Dedicated vegetables, even. Which would probably be this plot down here. I think is probably going to be our next farm. This one's a little far, but I guess we could make this one happen too. It'd be a road that comes up like that. They're both pretty far. Where else are humans right now? I kind of don't want them in that scribe. All of these seem pretty bad. I want something that is even better than what we currently have. Like, yeah, silent looting. Even at this point, I think I'll still take silent looting. Because we're still going to open a lot more caches. Oh, there's a forbidden glade down here, too. How about that? I want you to go work on that as well. Just get all this stuff cleared out. How are we doing on stone? None. I think a lot of stone is getting eaten by bricks and crystallized resin and all that kind of stuff. So I don't think we're going to see bricks all that much. When's my next trader get here? No, you're the brickyard. 446, and he buys building materials. Okay. Has our stock of building materials recovered? Yep. It sure has. Our stash of planks is not recovered, and we're actually starting to lose wood somehow. But I think we'll be able to repair that. I think that's just going to be temporary. Hey, look at how hard these guys are working. Also, how many parts do I have right now? Where do I see parts? Fuel and exploration? 10. I could make, like, another woodcutter's post. Although I don't have the idle beavers for it. I don't really want to take the idle beavers for it either. Let's not completely lose our minds just because this game is going well right now. Alright, next glade time. What you got for me? You have clay. Beautiful. Sorry, I had to take an important call. Have I been forgetting to do trade routes this whole time? It looks like yes, based on the number of provisions that I currently have. I don't know, man. I'm not even reading these anymore. I'm just sending it. What does berries? What is my herbalist camp doing? Is that you? Are you an herbalist camp? Yeah, okay. So as soon as you're done up there, you're going to come and grab these berries. Biggest things right now is really just keep woodcutters running. I'm watching this. I also know that it's our only fuel source. I could probably pivot to sea marrow at this point. Like, one sea marrow burns for 1:30 and I have 300. I probably don't need to do the math on how far that would make our sea marrow go. So I'm just going to swap over now. Hard to imagine a glade event that would eat all of our sea marrow at this point. You're doing fine on ale. You're also doing fine on scrolls. I'm very happy with your progress. Oh, speaking of sea marrow. Yeah, we have plenty of we have plenty of everything, man. Choose your poison. Convert it. And then what's your negative? Oh, 300 for every hearth in the settlement? That's, pretty bad. Well, let's, shut down the woodcutters for a little bit. That was loud. That's probably fine. Anyway, get in here. Salvage that. You? What are you? A leather worker? You're bad. Get in here and salvage that. And then we've also got a cache. We'll be keeping those goods after you guys are done. It's just a little like hostility 11. Who cares? Is that like bad or something? Is that supposed to be a high hostility? Food is starting to recover. I'm not sure how or why. Maybe because I put 2 more people in here. Yeah, you're out of vegetables. And how are you doing on flour? You're fine on grain. So I need another farm. It's going to be this one that only does vegetables. And that is for the purposes of keeping skewers running. And where are you going to go? We could put a lighthouse behind this hearth. That would actually look kind of sick. I'm going to borrow one of you. I can't afford to take too much time on this if we're going to be trying to open every cache on the map, but I have some time for decor. I can make a little bit of time for that. We also have 5 wildfire essence. We could be tiling a lot more hearths. Actually, this one is going to be a very short walk to that fertile soil. So that's neat. Giant mushroom patch over here. There's a lot of good stuff going on down in this part of the map right now. I'm thrilled. You almost done with these roots? Like, I know it's a pretty shitty building, so it takes you a lot of time, but you're making good progress. I'm pleased. I don't know where leather comes from. I don't know where any of this comes from. I don't think I can afford to do any of these this season, to be honest with you. I don't want to trade away my herbs when I could turn my herbs into packs of provisions that I could use to do more trade goods that ask for, like, building materials. Speaking of, 20 seconds. 20 seconds until our next 3 stacks of protected trade show up. Still nobody free to work on this. You're just carrying stuff away at this point. Okay. You are... I don't know, you're doing stuff. We did take the perk that makes Glade events faster for every... Yeah, we did. Okay. Here's Zorg. Would you like to buy 78 packs of building materials, my friend? You only brought 40 amber with you? That's not nearly enough. What were you thinking when you came here? Okay, what do we get out of this? A greenhouse? I mean, we do have like 1,000 spark dew. 1 insects for every 2 mushrooms produced? Yeah, I want that immediately. Plantation? Don't care. Bakery? Finally a source of pie. Do care. And you know what? I'll buy them just to thin the deck for future blueprint offers. And then, yeah, give me 50 amber. Okay. Now what are we doing? We're building a bakery. Where are we building a bakery? Oh, who knows? Like on the water? No. That's dumb. Put it over here instead. Also, go away. What else did I buy? I bought a plantation. I bought a greenhouse. Greenhouse is like kind of a thing. You know? It's 2-star herbs. It's 2-star mushrooms. Humans like it. It uses up spark dew. We have 900 spark dew. So I actually think we will be building that. In fact, I think I'll be building it like right now. We're gonna go greenhouse. We're gonna go greenhouse. We're gonna live. Okay, you're done. So you guys can get back in here. You eventually are going to move up to here. Also, you know what? I'm going to take more people. There's absolutely no need for me to do that, except to have fun and make work happen faster. So I'm gonna do it. When's my next trader get here? Oh, you're still here. Okay, fair. How are we doing on wood? We're like holding even. We're breaking even. We're holding steady. Whatever the word is, whatever the kids say these days. We're breaking in. We're feeling the chemicals. You know, whatever he says. Whatever the Imagine Dragon guy says. You're idle. Okay, we'll drop down to 1. I'd like you to prioritize these. Because this is the final piece to our overall economy for this whole map. Like, after these are up, we're not going to have to think about anything anymore. And we can just go crazy opening glades. Which really I should be continuing to work on. Even now. So you're going to go like there. And you're also going to go across like here. And I need to carve out a space to put you as well. How afraid am I of Hostility 5? I'm not, really, is the answer. Just leave it there. Okay, I'm a little afraid of it, but let's let it ride. Like, Resolve is very high, and with the bathhouse, I don't think it's really going to matter. Okay, get humans in here. I need to recover more humans. You're going to be just another guy. So 3, they need to be staying in gardens. Oh, they're working on a forager's camp too, that's why. That's what's distracting them. You guys can get out of there, you have nothing left to do. You guys have veggies that you can grab. This bakery never got staffed. So you're gonna make 100, 100. You're not gonna make pottery. Pie, you can use insects as well. We're doing pretty well on insects these days. But it's probably also just going to be herbs. That's another stack of protected trade. Our insects are really starting to take off with woodpecker technique. Our bricks are really starting to take off, but I don't fully understand why. You guys have any? No, you don't. Might be tight to finish that one. Now, where did the rest of my humans go? Because I only have... It's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There should be 3 more humans somewhere. There's 1. That are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Ah, they're working in a cache. There they are. So as soon as they're done hauling that back, then they're going to go into this other greenhouse. I found them. Oh, look at that. We got to Hostility 4. We don't have to make any changes at all. We should probably upgrade you. Oh, you need a services building to upgrade. That's why. I don't have a services upgrade for you right now. As soon as you get this cleared, you're coming back down here to help your friend open glades. Because we are now racing against impatience. If you remember the game from like 2 weeks ago where we were also racing against impatience, but this time we are much better at the game. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I was also going to put a hearth here, but we need to get rid of that berry node first. Yeah, you're almost done with the clay deposit at least. What would I like to see in the trader next season? I would like to see in the trader next season multiple upgrades to woodcutter's movement speed. Or just to overall villager movement speed. That would be great. For cornerstones, I would love to see another plus 40% to woodcutter production speed. Just to really make sure that things are okay on that front of the economy. Where's my cornerstone? You gonna offer me a cornerstone? I don't need to take more people. My labor's fine. I have a lot of people tied up in like caches and stuff right now. Okay, you get rid of these berries. And then when the other one's done, we're going to bring you down there. No, but seriously, where's my cornerstone? Do I not get cornerstones after year 10? Have I forgotten how the game works? Anyone? The hell? Okay, you can go here. Work on those mushrooms. You guys are good. You mostly have that space cleared out for the lighthouse, so I am going to pull you back down here. And the lighthouse is going to be moving. Oh, it does look pretty sick. And it's like on the coast now. Oh, I love it. Need a services building still. Harpy population is done. What does that get me? An alchemist's hut? Does this matter? Like, well, ooh, it does. We could make wine. It's a repeatable means of making wine. Okay. Stonecutter's camp has no deposit nearby. That's fine. You can be free. You can farm. I'm pretty sure that's not necessary, but we'll do it anyway. I thought you had something else to do. No, guess not. Alright, services building. Tavern? That is plenty good enough. Now where's it gonna go? Ooh, it could go on the coast. That might look kind of fun. Alright, fine. You're getting pulled back up here. Temporarily. Beachfront Tavern? I would go there. That seems like a great time. And then this Alchemist's hut. What am I going to do with you? Oh, we've got this perfect spot for you over there to make a 4x4. Yeah, you need a lot of love up here still. Alright, this is going to be the nomadic woodcutter's camp that just kind of floats around the map doing stuff that I need it to do. And then this is going to be the glade woodcutter's camp, which opens glades. It's right there in the title. Fertile soil, roots, small eggs. Hey, now. That's a job for Trapper's Camp. Also, apparently there's meat that was also a job for Trapper's Camp that I just kind of forgot about. Wait, hang on. There. Needed to make some space. Gained a reputation. Good, good. Trade route complete. Good. Free money. Yep, I will trade those. That's a horrible return for them, but I will trade them, because they're basically free to make. Wood is back up to 258. We are improving. And then you cut your way in like that. What else was down here? Roots. But you're still working on stuff. So you can just chill. I didn't get a cornerstone this season. What a ripoff. I guess you don't get cornerstones after year 10. Or maybe you get cornerstones like every other year? I don't know. It's been a while since I played a game that was this long, so maybe I'm just misremembering. Now let's see, how worried am I about rep ticking? Not that worried, considering you guys don't have any services buildings. You know what? I will welcome you in. It's only 2 people, and it's the 2 people that I care about the most. Humans and beavers. Okay, you're done clearing out the spot for the tavern. I'm not going to build the tavern yet, because I actually don't want the reputation gain to come into effect yet. It's too scary. I want to try and preserve this for as long as we can, so we have all this time to open glades. So you're going to make space for that druid's apothecary's hut, or whatever it's called. I don't care about any of these. Right? I don't think so. I kind of like a brick oven. We do have +2 to coal production, which makes that an easier pill to swallow. But then we could take press, and then we've got a reliable way to make cosmetics. I like that more. Traders here. I've got stuff for you, my friend. Is that another +3 to planks production? Oh no. Oh no. I'll take that to clear that out. That's going to make fuel burn long. I don't even make that, but that's fine. Whatever, man. Okay, 47. Sure. 2 stacks of protected trade. We now turn 5 wood into 10 planks. We use every single part of the tree. You're done with that berry node already? That's fantastic news. Why don't you come and work on those berry bushes? And then this, we were going to put a hearth here. So that will be a job for, well, get this tree out of the way, and then that's going to be a job for you. Thanks for coming, Bliss. Appreciate it. No idle people currently. I don't know what happened that's making them go through these so fast, but they are harvesting like crazy. Just incredible speed. Okay, that's another sea marrow deposit. Getting close to wanting more people. Again. Cut me in there. You're done with that tree. You are going to come over here and clear a spot out for a new hearth? Is what those are called? And then we finally have a couple dangerous glades coming up, which will be interesting. Also, let's keep trade going. We do have one more route. It's going to take forever to come back, but when it does, it's a stack of protected trade by itself. And Baptism of Fire is like kind of keeping up, but protected trade has massively outpaced it. How much you guys got to burn next season? Another 30 hostility worth? I don't know. For my money, I think that protected trade is far stronger than Baptism of Fire for hostility reduction. Unless you really lean into the hostility reduction, I guess. But, well, and unless, I guess, if you got the thing that returns cysts, or turns cysts into coal, I guess that would be pretty good. So you'd start to basically produce coal for free. But, I don't know. In a vacuum, I'm taking protected trade every time. So you need 8 more comfort decorations. I'm out of creativity. You're just going to get a fenced-in yard. That'll take you to 4. And then I can go 3, 2, 1, 0 next to the warehouse, and then maybe in one of these glades. Ooh. Box. And then maybe in one of these glades, I find, like a totem. You come up here now. Cut into there. You need to be staffed. I do need more people. Son of a... Okay, food production is fine. I can afford more people. Who do I want to take then? I'll take you guys. He can't be stopped. He can't be stopped from making horrible choices. How is this plus 12? Oh, you were hauling it away. I bet it just filled up. That's why. You don't have anything to do? You could be making pottery. You don't need to make pottery. That's okay. Are you done clearing out the spot for a hearth? No, not even close. What if I move you closer? And then we can bring you down here. I would say this is going like pretty well, personally. That's another stack of protected trade. I kind of want to do this now, but I'm also really worried that we're going to find that Glade event that is minus resolve for every 10 amber you have, and not buying the extra trade routes before you find that Glade event is a good way to ensure that you can burn your amber if you need to. You didn't finish harvesting, and you live next to a hearth. What are you doing with your time? Like, what are you actually doing with your time? Okay, new glade. Not a lot going on in that one. How about you come over here, and you open this dangerous glade. We're opening glades so much faster than the gatherers can keep up. They just have so much to do. Our blueprints have been pretty ass, though. I'd love to see a full-size trappers camp for sale. I'd love to see a full-size foragers camp for sale. We haven't seen either of them. So that's been a little unfortunate. But I can't complain too much. I mean, look at the rest of this run. It's going insane. You, I think, can, like, come down here. And then cut into that. And then over here, we can finally get that hearth up. Nope, just kidding. There's 2 more trees that you have to cut down over here. Come back, your work is not yet done. Get rid of those. And then also get rid of these, because I think that's where a road is going to have to go. Any trade routes? Yeah, don't even need to look at how much sea marrow we have to know that that's going to be a good deal. When we make 5 of it per minute, and it lasts for 2.5 minutes in the hearth. That's pretty good. Small foragers camp has no deposits nearby. That's okay. I have other work for you to do. Why don't you come out here to some of that moss broccoli? Okay, now do I get a cornerstone? No, I just don't get cornerstones anymore. That's a bummer. That seems like something that they changed, because I don't think it used to work like that. I thought you got a cornerstone every year. Harvester's Camp has nothing to do. Okay, confirmed. You have 2 more trees to go, and then you're set. You are about to get us in? Oh, it's just another tree. Who cares? Keep goods. What are you? You're a butcher. Don't care. Gonna salvage it. I don't need anything. The only thing I need right now is to finish this run. Keep goods. And then you're not done yet. So you come down here, open this glade. Collect you. It's another sea marrow trade route. I will take it. I will take this too. Excuse me? Oh, because I'm full. That's fine. I can wait for one of them to finish. When does my next trading friend show up? 3 minutes? Okay. Okay, good. These are down to 250 to complete, and they're going to go even faster once we get this hearth up. Okay, you don't even have an idle builder. What if you started taking humans and you also got human utopia? No, you haven't taken a temple. You can't do that. If you saw a temple, you could do it. But you haven't seen a temple, so you can't do it. Whatever, man. Just keep taking people. How could it possibly go wrong? You have 17 parts. Just make it. You don't need to be stingy about this. You guys are doing good. You're doing fine. You guys are good. You're not even getting harvested yet. I want a warehouse to go here. So clear all that out. That's going up. How many harpy houses do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's it, really? You need to build more. How about 10, 11? And then how about, like, once this is up, 12, 13? And then 14, 15? Like, let's remember some of your actual goals for this game. Finish Harpy Utopia. How are you guys doing on this? You're hauling stuff away. Okay. You're hauling stuff away. Okay. You're hauling stuff away. Okay. And this is going to be a bit of a weird hearth because it's got gaps on either side of it where we can put decorations. Ooh, you know what would be fun for this one? Let's make it look like industrial. It's just got 2 pipes on either side. It's like there's big industry going on to the south of this one. Yes, I have space for that now. You have 1 tree to go. You can be staffed. We're expanding so much faster than the rest of our infrastructure that some of these things are really just starting to take a very long time. But that's okay. We understood it was likely to happen. What do you have? Mine is 18 to resolve for woodcutters and gatherers. That's going to be pretty bad. But then +5 to glade event is going to be pretty good. And it only takes 2 minutes 34 to solve it. So get in there. I have so many people that my gatherers are completely unfazed by this. They're like, yeah, I'm a little unsettled, I guess. Ooh. Okay, now we could. Yeah. I only have 58 packs of building materials. What is going on? Are you guys slacking? I have to sell extra stuff to cover my deficit. I'm embarrassed. Good thing Sea Marrow is also basically free to produce. Okay, so now we actually could get Human Utopia at the same time. So, what else you got in here? You have a cache. We will keep that. You have a clan hall. Don't need that. We can salvage it. Using laborers that I don't currently have. Alright, fine, I'll wait. You've convinced me. I'll just be patient. Trader completed. Okay. Just traded those away. You're just a little too late. I'm actually going to save those for roads. 44 amber. What the heck? And trade them at reached. Okay, in 213, I will also be able to do that one. Dude, you just got so much stuff. Stonecutter's camp is empty. Yeah, there's like plenty of other stuff on the map for you to get. Don't even worry about that. What do you need to upgrade? You need 2 more people living next to you. I think we'll take care of that shortly. And then comfort decorations. Let's just make this place look like super cluttered. Like, they just pile a bunch of stuff near it. What do you need to upgrade? Small trapper's camp is done. Hang on. Pause. Here, come get these eggs. What do you need to upgrade? A services building and 5 comfort decorations. Okay, so your services building is going to be the tavern. Eventually. I don't want to build it right now because it's probably going to give people more resolve than I'd like them to have. I do have idle people now. Go investigate this. How are you guys doing? Minute 20. Okay. That is 40% faster, so I can't complain too much. And then how are we doing on the meta progress? 12 of 20 caches. Okay, and 5 of 10 runes, about to be 6 of 10 and 13 of 20. So doing pretty well towards the deeds that we would like to complete this run. Where is my other woodcutter? You're over here. I don't need you working over there anymore. I'd like you to come over here. And I'd like you to cut into that glade. We currently have 13 harpy houses. So I can go 14. I can do a block of 4 behind this hearth. Like that. That'll be 15. And hopefully that'll be good enough on housing for people. Give me these 33. Yep. We have 5 tablets. Sure, give me another 33. Oh, and then there's this one. I'm not going to have time to do that one now. Oh well. I didn't know we had those tablets. That's my bad. I don't think it matters in the grand scheme of things, but I didn't know. Still got a lot of the map as well. We should be able to finish both of these no problem. And impatience, now that we remembered to use a human firekeeper, is also not a problem at all. So the question becomes, like, what else do we want to do? I don't really know. I can't. I don't have enough people to work in the press. I think we are going to knock out Harpy and Human Utopia in the same game, though. It would be just really nice to get both of those done. So maybe let's start getting... How are we out of boards? Hello? What are you doing in here? Wow! Okay, we might need a second supplier. Okay, well, we can make that happen. I want this to be, like, nice property, though. I love me some waterfronts. So I'll put, like, some bushes in. We're gonna make it just really nice over there. And how are you guys doing down here? You're fine. That is not true. Because we'll be burning the blight rot cysts. The 8 of 16. Maybe we should... We need so much infrastructure, dude. What is going on? Okay. Give me a hydrant here, because it, like, kind of fits in. You finished that. Okay, I'm gonna start to bring you up here now. And cut into, like, there. We're starting to experience a couple problems. So you're only going to make planks, and you're going to go until you have 100, and I'm just going to staff you. Yeah, you're only at 40. I'm going to turn you off temporarily, because I know that's where over 90% of my planks are probably going. Our food is fine, but our food is only fine because we have a ton of raw food, and we don't really have any complex food. Which makes me think I'll probably need a second cookhouse pretty soon. So where would a second cookhouse go? Well, it could also go over here on the beach. Okay. Also, these should be stone, probably. Here, let me give you some of this. I'll give you some of that. You got this built in record time, and for that I appreciate you and everything you do. I don't have harpies to go in here right now, but as soon as I find some... Here, like, let's do this. You guys can be beavers. I think both of these are fully staffed. Yeah, they are. Okay. So that's where the 2 harpies are going to come from. And look at that. We made it through without getting fully corrupted because we burned a bunch of Blightrot cysts. But we are losing ground to Blightrot cysts every storm now. Which means we are going to need a second... Not just a hydrant, but we're actually going to need a second a blight post to produce more purging fire. I think, anyway. Unless they hit cap. It's possible they capped. Here, go to 20. I don't know, maybe it'll help. We have ×1 small abandoned cache. We'll be opening that. Keep goods. Get in there. And then you can come over here. No, that's crazy. You can come, like, up here. Cut in that way. You... I want humans. You're not giving me a lot of humans to work with here. I hope you know this. Manufactory would be kind of sick now for the provisioner packs. Since we're doing a lot of trade, it would make our herbs go a little further, even though we probably have a ton of them now, 556. But it produces them faster, and that matters. It's not necessarily about the material efficiency anymore, it's about the time efficiency. And you guys are just, yeah, you're just making planks. And I'm gonna leave us with spare builders for a bit. I think there's a lot of build queue that I have set up that we need to work through. So I'm gonna let them do it. You're gonna come even further into the forest. You're going to cut like this, and then you're going to make a slight diversion for that glade. My other guy, you're working on it. You're making progress in your own way. My next trader, 12 seconds. Oh, and it's finally Sother. He might have some stuff that makes drizzle and clearance last longer. That would be nice. I don't know how good it would be for us, but it would be nice. Yep. Uh-huh. Don't need it anymore, but yep. And then, how about a little bit, just give me some amber. Yeah, Yep, sure. Hostility reduction. How much? We've reduced our hostility by 900 this game? Seems pretty good. That's gonna be like 930. I don't know where we keep getting gears from, but I'll trade them. I shouldn't do that. It's gonna eat through the rest of the stone that we have. I should just wait. Biscuits and pie, you're out of flour. Are you out of flour because you're too busy? Yes, because we have 35 grain. Okay, so you also need to help make flour. These are insane parts of the economy to start breaking when you have a map that's this big. I still haven't even put a manufactory up. It's not that important, honestly. We haven't... Not having packs of provisions has not been the thing that prevents us from making a trade in a very long time. It's been other factors. Did you build your warehouse up here? You did. So that's going to make all the gathering over here go that much faster. Why don't you come and take care of these up here? Just real quick. Also, can a trader come by who sells me a blueprint for a trapper's camp? Please. On hands and knees, I am begging you. Oh, vegetables caught up. Okay. Yeah, vegetables look fine now. You're doing good. Everything is doing good. We're really just playing the open all the glades and wait game at this point. Also, the title really writes itself for this one and goes up on YouTube. Can you open every glade, full caps, question mark, in Against the Storm? And then it's my face, like... We'll see. We'll see if that comes to pass. I don't love the idea, but... who knows? Yeah, you're fine. Trader completed. Yeah. That's another stack. And I don't want to do the rest of this. Either because I can't, or because, like, I don't know, we probably have hundreds of clay at this point. No, we only have 87. It's not as great as you might think, and only 47 stone. So yeah, bricks are a little bit of an issue for us. We can't just spend them willy-nilly. Like, we have enough to go around, but we don't have a surplus. Also, I've got 3 idle beavers. I'm putting you to work. You're getting involved. The inefficiency down here is starting to kill me. It's a lot of trees to cut down to make space for a hearth, though. Okay, more good stuff. Now you're coming up here. And we're going to go here, here, and then here and here. Up here, we're going to go here. You're going to go here and here. You're going to go here. You can like get someone over here and you can get into those 4, 6, 7 back there. There's plenty of stuff back there for you to do. I am watching Reputation, but I think it'll be okay. I really don't know where they're finding this reputation from. They've been sitting there just thinking about their lives for a long time. I don't know why they're suddenly like, you know what, things here are pretty good. You are beavers. I also want to clear this spot out for cookhouse number 2 eventually when I have the labor. I don't have the labor now, but when I do. You guys are almost into 2 new glades. You guys are almost into a new glade. You're almost into a dangerous glade. I'll open it in the storm. I don't care. I'm not afraid. Oh yeah, that's right, we did start making pie. How's the hell this cookbook been doing for us? We've gotten 210 jerky out of it. That's pretty good. It's not keeping up, but it's pretty good. You've found another glade, and it's whatever. You know, come over here. This glade's been here forever. Now, how are we looking in here? Okay, so you are idle. The issue might be that you cannot burn them fast enough during storm. We'll see. Termite nest? Yeah, I'll convert that. Will I? Hang on. Okay, wait, but this is also a harmony decoration. I'm pretty sure at this point, with the amount of mushrooms that we're producing in you know, everywhere, that insect traps would probably produce more insects than just converting the termite nest. However, also, wow, what a perfect time to have the infestation. Work it during storm. However, this hearth still needs a harmony decoration. And it's a pretty easy harmony decoration to make. So go investigate. And you come over here. I want you to clear some space behind those rain collectors. So how much rain do we have? Only like 1,500. It's not that bad. You have 2 humans. That could matter. Could matter quite a bit. That'd put us at 22. I'll do it. So if you're gonna do it, you should, like, think about building a temple soon. Really. Yeah, I probably should. Well, you need a service building. And I've been talking an endless game about how we need to get you cleared out, so after we open this glade, you're gonna come over and clear out the spot for a services building. Or you could, truly, because you've only got that tree to go. Kind of forgot I was supposed to be trading. Pretty sure I haven't looked at the offers this season. You I can do. And then I also saw my friend. Oh, I turned these off. I need to turn those back on. Are we recovered on planks? Yeah, we recovered on planks in a hurry. You can go back to work on building material kits. Yeah, you can tell that we forgot to trade for a little bit because we didn't keep up with hostility and opened like 7 glades. So that's a problem. Okay, now you come over here. Yeah, you're gonna have to go like here. And you're gonna start clearing that space. You can come over here, I guess. And you can start clearing into here. And then let's make sure that this didn't have caches in it. Yeah, no caches that I can see. Okay. I think Resolve should be fine. Because it's also this termite event is like -8 to global. I don't know. Whatever. It'll probably be fine. The other thing we're going to need, if we're going to make a push for human utopia, is we're going to need a lot of human houses. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then 13, 14, 15, 16. Is how that'll look eventually. Is that termite finishing? No, it's not. I was hoping it was. I think we might lose someone this season. Maybe. We'll see. Even if we do, it's not a catastrophe. I'm pretty sure we've got the timer dead to rights. I think I'd rather do this, truly. 55 amber? It's a lot of amber. I also just want my woodcutters to be faster. I want them to move faster. I want them to chop faster. I want them to do everything faster. I would like to buy perks from traders who come to my village that allow me to accomplish this. I'd also like to just upgrade random roads. Because we've got the stone for it. Yeah, there we go. Alright, Old Farlough is here. Sure, sure. Scary, sure. And then I want to buy all of your amber for maximum hostility reduction. I'm pretty sure we can just dump Spark Dew on you. Oh, it takes so long. Yeah, it's about there. It's pretty good. Trade. Okay. There's some hostility reduction for you. Trade routes. Here's some hostility reduction for you. We don't have 20. Are you getting on that? Are you aware of the problem? You are aware of the problem. Okay. 2 humans. I'll take it. Okay. Smelter and Carpenter, it's like never gonna happen. No one cares. A monastery? Interesting. Still gonna salvage it. Harpy scientists? Interesting. I'll be keeping those goods. Barrels can be produced in the lumber mill and smithy. Sure. Who really cares? I'll be keeping those. In fact, I'll be keeping everything. You come down here. You cut here. Eventually, you will cut here. You, when you are done over here, will be cutting over here. Small trapper's camp is done. Come and get this egg deposit. Where's my other lumber? Oh, you're over here. I forgot I had to update you. So you go up here, and then you cut into there. You're almost done over here. That's great news. In fact, you are done over here. Okay. So you come over here. We will now be building a temple. We will now be going into consumption control, and we're just going to turn everything off. Oh wait, this hurts their resolve, doesn't it? Because they get, like, unfair treatment? No. Apparently not. Okay. Maybe that's only for food? I'm not sure. And then 3 comfort decorations on the other side of this thing. I mean, you gotta give a nice... Oh, I can't. It's in the water. Well, I can do that. It's gonna look a little weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that'll take it to 16. That'll upgrade that. You are done with this, which means I can pull you... And there's no real good place for you to go, so you're just gonna go there. Minus 12 to Harpy resolve, just because a couple scientists died. Get it together. It happens all the time. Okay, you're almost done. Okay, that's upgraded. Okay. I wonder if we could produce oil fast enough. Because we sack 12 per minute. Hang on, let me do math. We could make 10 oil per minute, and we'd sack 12 oil per minute. But it does give us global production speed by 25%, so I'm going to try something insane. Oh, I wish it was something that doubled production. Give me 1 beaver. I'm going to attempt to produce so much oil that we can run the sack for it constantly. And we're going to see if such a thing is even possible. Even if it's not, we can get, like, pretty high uptime, I think. And it is going to blow through our plant fibers. But that's okay, we have like 600 right now. I don't even know where they come from anymore. Probably gatherers' camps. Okay, now you can come up here. No crates, no buildings to repair. It's a little sad. You can come in here, and then over, like, through here, I guess? It's very sloppy. But how about you shortcut back through here as well? And then how about I get you some help with that? Like, you haven't actually chopped down all the trees you need to chop down. The woodcutters have a lot to do currently. We're putting them to work. But maybe after you're done with this, you come up here and you help the rest of these guys with all this. You should not need a lot of help because of how close you are to multiple warehouses. Let's also get that upgraded. Oh, we found something for you to do. We did. You get down here. You're done. You're not done yet, but that's because these are higher priority for you. 15 harpy houses, good. 12 human houses. 13, 14, 15. Okay, after we cut down these trees, we'll have human houses done. We have temple done for humans. We have bathhouse done for harpies. We just need 6 more humans, and then we'll be able to get both of those utopias done. We could pick them up in, like, the next couple migrant waves, probably. We are on a great path. Zork gets here in 317. He's going to be really close. He might get here the second that storm starts. He's going to be cutting it close. We can finish squaring off this whole thing. Could also finish squaring off the market. And that's probably 27. I didn't exactly count. But it's probably pretty close. You're at 19 of 20 left. You're at 18 of 20 left. You are at 73 of 75 left. You've got a ways to go still. You have the world's longest walk, but I appreciate that you're, out here doing it. You got a lot of insects, dude, huh? Sell? Can't afford to do those anymore. Probably can't really afford to do that, but we're not doing anything else with coal. How are you guys doing on oil? Have you got that up and running? Yeah, we're at 104. Oh, you should have a limit to this. Go to like 60. Yeah, just improve global production speed. That's going to make everyone faster everywhere. These guys are flying now, these woodcutters. How good is this? Chop a tree down. Show me. Oh, he's zooming. Look at him go. Alright, this is great. I should have done this a long time ago. You come up here and work on all of those trees. You are not quite done yet. Where did I leave my third woodcutter? He's down here. He has not yet made it into this glade. Right? You're a woodcutter? Oh, that didn't actually open the glade. I see. Okay. Sorry, that was my fault. I didn't give you the proper order. We are confirmed out of stone, but that's okay. We are confirmed hostility 6. It's a little unfortunate. Zorg will beat the timers. He's going to show up the last second of clearance. And we'll be able to mitigate some of our hostility that way. He's really milking it, but he will get here in time. Also, didn't we take a building that makes incense? Yeah, you took a smokehouse and then never built one. Okay, let's build a smokehouse. Sure. Right there's fine. You can have a road that comes out like that, cuts back across there behind the human houses, cuts back across there. You can put some nice decorations behind the smokehouse. Smokehouse is going to make a lot of jerky. It's going to use sea marrow for that. It's not going to make pottery. And then it's going to make incense. And we're going to stockpile incense so that when we turn the temple on, and everyone starts showing up and using incense, they're all able to use incense, and it spikes their resolve, and then we'd finish the last couple reps that we have. I'd rather have it be that I could turn in orders, but it has not worked out such that I can just turn in orders. You have cleared out all of the space for human houses. So now you come... I don't know, just be like over there for a while. Brewery, ranch, +2 to AO, planting crops is faster. I'll buy it all. Put your 40 amber up on the shelf, and I will erase it. Okay, there's 2 ticks of hostility reduction. We're down to 5. Will that be good enough? No. It will not be good enough. Put humans in here, I guess. Trade route completed. Maybe that'll help? No, we're really high up on 5. Sell it. And that's our 3. You're not going to be able to do any others. A ranch is like kind of interesting, but we don't really need it right now. Brewery is also kind of interesting, but we don't really need it right now. Small trappers camp. Finish that rather quick, so you can come and work on that one. You guys are good. Oh, you're missing a 3rd beaver. Get in there. Forgot I borrowed one of them. Human houses. We are at 12. 13. 14, 15. It's ugly. It is an ugly town. But it's a town that accomplishes achievements. And for this, we'd appreciate it. Could you literally cut down any tree that opens this glade so I can just move you? Can I interest you in such a thing? No? Okay. That's fine. There we go. Okay. You did it. We're all very proud. You're gonna be like the only camp that works out to the east for a little while. So get in there. I should maybe just double these up. Like, can you fit in here? Oh, you can. Beautiful. I don't think we're at risk of losing anyone here. Trade route completed. The trade routes now are all so big that they complete a stack of protected trade pretty much by themselves. Ooh, I would have liked to take that one. I would have really liked to take that one, but too late. How are we doing on oil? Oh, sacrifices are blocked. Okay, so I have to remember to turn that on every drizzle. No humans. That's unfortunate. What are you? Here it is. This is the one we were scared of. Oh no, and it's really bad right now. Okay, 334. Okay, just hang on. Everybody chill. Everybody just chill out for a second, okay? Just everybody just chill out. I'm thinking. You stop. You do make sacrifices burn longer. So I could really just like pump the sea marrow into this. I'm going to let people cap out on Resolve, and then I'm going to do it, and I'm going to burn Seamara just to try and get it done as fast as possible. I think we can just tank it, honestly. Do I want to use tools for that? Yeah, I can almost certainly use tools for that over any of this other stuff. If I assign people to it, and I don't click Keep Goods, will they start hauling? It looks like no. Herbalist's camp. Get those one thing of berries. Okay, everybody's resolve is equalized. Investigate it. That's, oh no, it ticks faster based on how far down it's going. Oh no. Oh no. Hang on. That's not gonna work. When's my next trader get here? 501? Oh no. Alright. I'm gonna have to buy everything from this next trader. Like, literally everything they own, I'm gonna have to buy. And this is why we didn't do it earlier, so we might as well do it now. Even though it barely makes a dent in our overall amber. Well, it does take us down to 277, but like, you saw those resolve numbers. I've never even seen negative 200 resolve before. That's not even a number that makes sense. Anyway, there's a cache in here. We could open that. There's also this cache. We could open that. We can at least find some things to do. And I think we're almost done with this game. 7 of 10 and 15 of 20. So I need 3 more runes. I need 5 more crates. I do hope that you are able to do that on any map. Because if you can't just do it on any old map, that's going to be unfortunate. $72 oil. What do you mean you're idle? Oh, because your limit's 60. You know, your limit should be 100. And then also, if you happen to run out of plant fiber, just use vegetables. I think we'll be okay on that. Hey, look, worst case, we lose all of our amber. We can earn it all back again. It's fine. And we get 1 impatience point. It's fine. I still think we'll have time to do everything we want to do without impatience being an issue. So, absolute worst case, we whiff this timer. It's not the end of the world. It would just be a little unfortunate, is all. Work these roots. I knew this Glade event would be around as well, but like, you can't really play around it, so. And I'm obviously not going to turn those in, because it's just going to generate more amber. Stonecutter's camp is empty. Okay. Where would you like to go next? How about down here? I need this trader to show up, man. 3 minutes. 7 minutes. We'll actually be fine on the timer. Here's a building to salvage. Also a fishman cave. I recall these being relatively easy. Just makes totems every once in a while, so get in there and investigate that. Because there's only like the one other glade down there to open. And then where can I poach workers from? We probably don't need you to make fabric for a bit. We probably don't need a second person on packs or provisions, so come and open this cache. Oh, we're out of tools. Wow, we're really burning through them. I should make sure that that isn't a supply chain issue. It's not. There's just one harpy working in there. Let's get a second harpy in there. Also, if you're going to cut anyone, like, probably just start cutting the rain collectors. Your corruption farm has done everything it's needed to do. I really don't think you need to run it that much longer. Get in there. You get in here. Yeah, and here we're just waiting. You are working on this. That's fine. Okay. We gained a rep. We're starting to get a little scary on accidentally winning the game. As we usually do. How are we doing on oil? 111. We could sacrifice 2 stacks. Just crank it. 126. Trader shows up. We should have enough tools back in storage by the time he shows up because we've got 2 people working in here. Yeah, they're hauling them all away. In fact, we could get greedy and we could open this cache. And we'd probably still have tools by the time that he shows up. Everything down there is going fine. We do have like 5 more glades down there. If I can get away with it, I want to open every glade on the map. For no other reason than as, personal edification. Then we can say we did it and we never have to do a 4-hour game again. Okay, you're done. Great news. Go and investigate. You're carrying stuff away. You're working it. 30 seconds to go on the most important timer. You guys are idle in here? Okay, fair. You're going to work in a workstation now. Fishman totem appeared nearby? No. We took care of that. 103 oil. We could stack 3 stacks of oil in here. And we might still be okay. That's insane. Okay. Vliss is here. Lowers hostility by 50? Yeah. Yes. And then give me 80 cosmetics. Give me 30 tools. Remember, we have like 200 amber? 214 amber. So something like this. Trade. And then work it. Oh, shucks, we're broke. Guess you're not going to do anything about our resolve. Oh, wow. Stupid glade event. He doesn't even know. I don't think we have nearly enough people to actually do this, but let's go do it. Fishman totem appeared nearby. Yeah, we'll need a worker for that. It's going to be done before the next one finishes, so that's fine. You guys are idle? That's okay. It's just, that is okay. That is A-okay. When are you going to be done with this? 221. Okay. So I'm going to have to wait a little while before we can turn the trade routes back on. Holy cow, there's a lot of herbalist camp stuff to collect. I guess grab these. This is kind of insane. I should have been doing that a long time ago. Anyway, you guys are going to be in there soon. We're also down to hostility 4 with 144 hostility worth of woodcutters. I don't know when that happens. It's a lot of hostility reduction that we've got in this game. Minus 690 from protected trade, minus 360 from baptism of fire. Yeah, that's pretty good, I would say. If you were going to ask for my expert opinion on that, I would say that that's, like, pretty good. You opened this. That's good. What you got for me? It's another hungry mistworm? We only have 4,200 food, so it might get a little scary. Here, use training weapons. Investigate it. We have a cache. Let's keep goods. We have a cache. Let's keep goods. It's got food in it. It does not have a ruin. That's unlucky. But we do only need 2 more, I think. And then you guys are going to double up on getting us into here. So let's check again how we're doing. 18 of 20. We're about to get 20 of 20. So that'll be the caches done. We need 2 more runes. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 big glades to do it in. So our odds are pretty good, I would say, of being able to find 2 ruins in 4 glades. I am watching Reputation. I think it'll be okay. People have had a long time to tick their interests. Human houses are at 15. We've constructed a temple, but we only have 24 humans. We need 6 more. Harpies are at 37. We're good on that. We've already checked harpy houses and bathhouse. We've gone over it before multiple times. Okay, that event is done. Start giving me amber again. I'm a fiend for it. 60. 60 amber. Honestly, I think you need to go to like 60 packs of provisions. You need to go to like 90 packs of provisions because of how many packs of provisions these routes are consuming now. Our hostility is down to 3. It's year 15. We're doing good, I would say. Economy is still functioning. I think it's okay to have the rain collectors off at this point. Like, we've got 1,200. That should carry us through the rest of the game, surely. I just need you guys to get these trees cleared. And I know it's a long walk, but there's not a lot I can do to help you besides, like, micromanaging a bunch of hearth placement. Like, I have to cut down so many trees to get that in, it can't be done. No, that's not the new villager wave yet. This is the new villager wave. 2 humans is pretty good. We'll take it. I'm also... It's not lag on your end, it is lag on my end. The game is starting to perform poorly, I would say. You guys get in there, work on a small glade. We have gained 500 jerky from Zelda's Secret Cookbook, so that's pretty good. I just need you guys to chop trees down. We just need faster tree chopping. Next trader is 3 minutes 12. We've only gained 93 mushrooms from moldy grain seeds. It's not as good as I thought. Maybe I've overvalued that. I'm going to give you guys a bit to catch up on your provisions here. Near the end of Drizzle, I'll check in on those trade routes. But I just used a lot of them to send off whatever that last order was that gave us 60 amber. Harpies need to stop. Do not eat anything. Humans are also dangerously close. 0.84 per minute? You need to get under 27 right now. There we go. These are all max, though, so their resolve can't actually go higher. And beavers can't do anything. Okay, I'm a little afraid, so I'm going to go into consumption control and turn off jerky for everyone. Let's just keep it under control. Do not blunder this away now. Like the last 4 games, you've all managed to blunder away. Let's not make any careless errors this time. Once you get in here, you're going to go up like this. You're also going to go up like that into the other glade. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot we took this. When did we take this? Do I get this from market? Where did this come from? Oh, it's from caches. That's why. It's because I keep opening boxes. Okay, well, we are done with boxes. So maybe we just like don't open boxes anymore. Because I did kind of forget. Also, harpies are very low. Let me turn some of your stuff back on. I don't want you to get so low that you leave completely. Also, let me give you like alternate routes into this glade, because you can't reach the single tree I want you to chop, so you're just going and chopping anything you want, and that's not productive. You don't have a ruin. Then come over there. And then you will chop your way in here. I'll give you 2 separate paths to do it, so that you don't get distracted. We really got 2 stacks of that? That's kind of crazy. That's really powerful. We also don't want to drop our hostility any lower, because we need people to be reasonably afraid of living in this settlement. So I think I'm just like not pressing any more buttons, unless it's the button to repair a building that we find in a glade. These are caches. They don't help me. You're going to have to go on to this glade. We'll come at it from 2 separate angles. Maybe that'll help us get into it faster. I mean, I can already see that this way is going to take an eternity, but... Small Trapper's Camp is done. You can move there now. This guy's still around? Oh, you're just hauling stuff back, I see. Herbalist Camp is done. Oh, you finally finished the mushrooms. Look at you go. There, you can go there now. Sother is here. What you got for me? Minus 15 to storm, woodcutters move faster, plus 3 to pigment, plus 3 to scrolls. Not doing any other trading. I'm too scared to press the buttons. Wait, what do these have in them? If they have Citadel resources, I do kind of need to grab them. Yeah, I need to grab this. I want to get those machinery parts. Okay, and then you come up here, and you get in there. We're almost done. This is the home stretch now. Also, our impatience is crazy. We've really managed that quite well. I guess by virtue of taking all of those upgrades in the Smoldering City. Fishman Totem. Sure. I'll deal with it. Yeah, not a lot left to do, honestly. We just gotta find those last 2 ruined buildings. And if we don't find 2 ruined buildings, the only way we're ever going to be able to finish that deed is with the modifier that just makes ruined buildings show up way more often. Because if you open every glade and you don't find 10 ruined buildings, I'm not going to try to open 10 ruined buildings and I'm not going to try to open every glade every game just on the off chance that we RNG into 10 ruined buildings. That seems insane to me. Who is going to win? These guys have a lot more trees to cut through, but they are much closer to a warehouse. These guys have fewer trees, but they're a lot further away. And these guys are just chilling. I should give you alternate paths to victory. Oh, you have alternate paths to victory. Okay. Here's your other alternate path to victory. $40. Small foragers camp is done. I have given you none of the tools that you need to succeed. And yet here you are, completing deposits. I'm so proud of you. No headway on any of those. You're cutting down the wrong tree. This should be the last fishman totem. Yeah, you're done in 18 seconds. Are you leaving? On break? Going to resource node. Okay. We have at least one person who's still working there. You guys are hauling away. You guys are hauling away. So that's going to be stalled for a bit. Come on. Come on, just take the last tree down. You got it. He's done it. It's a living matter. It does not matter at all. It is a ruined building. We have one ruined building to go. I will salvage it. Don't know what it is. Does not particularly matter. You do not have Citadel resources. We ignore you. Now we're watching progress up here. And it is slow going. Oh, never mind. That was quick. Ah, here's ruined building number 10. Okay, salvage. Harpy, human. Investigate. Caches. Citadel resources? No. No. We ignore you. You are going to come over here. You're going to open this glade. You're another hungry mistworm. Where can I borrow someone from? I don't want to borrow them from the woodcutter's huts, because they're very important right now. Get rid of you. You come in here, keep goods. You can hit it with training weapons. Go. And then you're going in there, you're going in here. A lot of negative resolve. I can't like really read what the tooltips say, but I assume they're saying that people aren't that happy about being here. You don't need to be doing what you're doing anymore and can actually come down here. And you're going to come in like that. You are salvaging. You are salvaging. Great news. Just excellent news overall. I don't know why those are the trees that you're chopping down. When you've clearly got these marked, there you go. You figured it out. And then once you get through there, you're going to come through like that. You're going to come through like that. These two are going to be a pain. But you're just going to go like that. And honestly, the rest of these woodcutters, after they're done with their two glades, they're going to come down here and help you. And everyone is going to pile into this corner of the map. Now, if we saw a migration wave that was like 4 humans and 1 beaver or 1 harpy, that would be just incredible news. I don't think we're going to get that lucky. We might need to be here for 2 more years. We will see. Also, that is a very short storm now. Show me people, please. Show me people. Oh, it's because storm is short. People are on a set timer. That's why. No, not that. This. There was also a one temple and one market. Yeah, we'll also get that because we got market. We're gonna get a lot of deeds from this. 2 humans. Okay, we'll take it. A cache. No citadel resources. We will not take it. You are now going to come down here and help with the excavations. You are, like, sort of figuring out what I want you to do, I guess. But not really. Living Matter's done. That's great. For the record, by the way, I think the Prosperous Archaeology is quite strong. Nobody asked, but we've gotten a lot of just random resolve from opening crates. And it's not even just opening them and keeping the goods, it's opening them in general, whether you send them back to the Citadel or not. So if you're wondering, like, what are some of the keys to this run, it was not a major key to this run, but it was definitely an element of it when we knew that we were going to play this go wide game that let us control hostility. Okay, so you're kind of getting in here. You're actually just carrying things away. You're kind of like not getting in here. You do have 2 charges left on the tree, though. Is anyone seeing to you? Yeah, you've been seen to. Okay. The doctor has seen you. You are carrying stuff away. That's horrible news. It's not what I wanted to hear. Trade route completed? There was a trade route still running? Okay. Oh yeah, I remember that one. That was like 10 minutes ago. One blueprint, whatever. No, none of that matters. Thanks for stopping by, Vlis, but we're good. We're totally fine out here. You guys ready to take a whack at that last tree yet? Nope, still carrying stuff away. Going to rest. Alright, fair. I guess it is kind of a long ways away. Could have done a much better job at making sure our infrastructure was keeping up with the size of our settlement, but we didn't. Still gotta find 2 more humans. I would love to just find 2 humans in an encampment in one of these glades. No encampment. Can't be so lucky. I will take a destroyed Rainpunk Foundry, though. So you guys get in here. We'll rebuild this. Rainpunk Foundries are fun. This is like, it spawns living matter every once in a while? Yeah, it spawns living matter every 90 seconds. You don't have Citadel resources. I don't need workers in glade events. You don't have Citadel resources. I'm gonna salvage you just in case. Just in case, I don't know, the tooltip lies or something. You can come up there. And then all of you are getting moved in here. You're all going to work on some of those trees. You are almost through. Nothing interesting there. You're going to come and work on these trees. I love that one harpy can carry all 35 spark to you. That's wonderful. I love that for you. You guys apparently just carrying stuff away, though, I guess. I understand, I guess. Okay, get to work. Nope, you're gonna go to rest? Alright, fair enough. Have a great day. That's fine. We only have 6,000 food. It's not the worst thing in the world if living matter spawns. Also, this only takes 2 minutes to complete. Will anyone else be coming to look at it? You, perhaps? Yeah, there we go. The cavalry's coming. Hey, there we go. Alright, they figured it out. Oh, I forgot to sack oil again. Here, I'll sack all 3 stacks. Probably forgot to do that for like 2 seasons now. But it's going to speed this process up. Living matter has appeared nearby. Okay. That's a problem with the solution that we have. I want you to chop trees more. Do you think you could do that for me? Or are you, like, too busy hauling things halfway across the map or whatever? And we checked you. Yeah, we don't need you. I just need 2 more humans and we're good. And then at the end of the game, when it cycles out the deeds, it's going to be like, brrr, it's going to be this giant list. Because we've done, like, you know, half the deeds in the entire game on this map. Okay, we're making progress. Progress is being made. Nope, never mind, we're going somewhere else now. It's so far away for them. It's entirely a problem of my own making. But I refuse to come up with the solution because the solution is tedious. Instead, I'm going to watch them fail me repeatedly and complain about it. That said, you guys did just make outstanding progress. So credit where credit is due. Oh, I didn't even see that. No, I did see that one. It doesn't have anything in there that we need. Second living matter, okay. Solve it. You don't really need to worry about those trees anymore. I just want you to worry about these trees. And then these are the last 2 glades. So we kind of had to wait anyway because the humans haven't shown up. And they might still not show up next year either. Don't get me wrong. But if they do, we can at least say that we opened every glade on the map. And we'll feel, you know, pride with ourselves about that. We played a video game well today. Parts. I mean, I could. They're extraordinarily profitable. As are infused tools. But I don't think it matters at this point. It would have been a completely different story if this was like the first glade that we found. And we were like, yeah, 1 plank basically costs us like 0.8 wood, and crystallized dew is free, and spark dew is free. Like, we're printing 1.76 amber for nothing, basically. But instead it was the last glade that we found. So that didn't really, like, super help out. Anyway, I'm not even going to look at you guys anymore. What else is going on in here? Is it like a catastrophe? We got a lot of idle workers. A lot of people that just don't really have anything better to do with their time but hang out around the hearth and watch oil get burned, despite the fact that it's supposed to be making them more productive. Oh my god, it's so far. it's so far away. Alright, fine. You know what? We make it go fast. Give me a hearth, give me a warehouse. Just, it's the temporariest of temporary solutions that you've ever seen in your life. But gosh darn it, it is taking forever to get anything done around this place. Okay, I don't need to know that anymore. We're working on it. I just need you guys to come down here and build. Make it go fast. And then once this warehouse is built, they're just going to be like, just back and forth, carrying 15 stuff per trip. Efficiency the likes of which you've never seen before in your life. Okay, hearth is going up. Fuel burns for 2 minutes 40 seconds, that's pretty good. Stick a firekeeper in there. And now, none of you have any excuse. Get to work. Oh yeah, this is the efficiency we were looking for. Small trapper's camp is empty. I am sure that you can find something to do on this map that involves your skills as a trapper. I am almost certain of it. Okay, 3 trees to go, and then just this small pocket. Still got plenty of time with impatience. Show me villagers. Show me 2 humans. That's all I need. I'm not asking for a lot here. It's going to take a while to show up because storm is shorter. Don't panic. Everybody just chill. Just stay calm. Renwald's here in 2 seconds. What's he got going on? +2 humans with each group. Dude, he is literally out here saving lives. I will buy all of this. We call that one the insurance policy. Holy cow. Okay, just get me the rest of the way in here. Let's cuddle it up. Yes. 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 32. Let's count again. Let's make sure we have made no errors. Harpy House, 1 of 15. Bathhouse, 42 harpies. If we check, the 30 harpies, 15 harpy house, 1 bathhouse. Done. Human houses, 15. Human temple, 32 humans. 30 humans, 15 houses, a temple. 50 villagers, a temple, a market. A market, a temple, and like very clearly 50 villagers. Glades. There is not a shadow of any fog of war anywhere on this map. Nice lighthouse though. Very tasteful. There's nothing. We've done all of it. And now that we see that there are no more worlds left to conquer, we complete Stone Roads and win. And we get a hell of a lot of deeds for it. So Human Utopia is done. Harpy Utopia is done. Human Settlement's done. Marketplace is done. Into the Forest is done. I won't lie to you, I forgot that we did that at the start, but there it is. And then we've got treasure and also ruins. Back to the world map. I, no disrespect to any viewers, cannot wait to go to the bathroom. Because that was a 4-hour game. And I need to make sure that doesn't turn into a habit. Anyway, Human Utopia. Harpy Utopia. Ooh, we get an umbrella. New Harmony decoration. Very tasteful. XP. XP. We get sideways barrels. Very nice. We get, what are you? Bonus leather embarkation, and we get XP, which should level us. So now what do we have? We have a Harpy Trader. We have a Forged Trip Hammer. Parts can be produced at the crude workstation, but each worker takes a -5 penalty to resolve. Oh, we get burnt to a crisp now! I was wondering why I didn't see that show up very often. I didn't know it was buried this deep in the XP tree. Well, that explains a lot. Titan Belt, travel cost on trade routes is reduced by -1. I love this perk because it makes a lot of trade routes free. Trade negotiations, they're worth 1 more amber. And forest mitigation, every glade event lowers hostility by 10. Also, extremely good perk. Do not sleep on it. Upgrades. We got truly an immense amount of Citadel resources from that game. So we are going to put it into... Where is my... I want my farm perk. It's not you. It's you. All my farms have their range increased by 1 tile. I want that for easier planning. And then +2 to burning duration for stuff in the hearth seems like pretty good. Also, I didn't really put a lot of thought into sacrificial flames and like how good sacrificing oil can be. And now that I did it for 1 game, I kind of want to do it every game. So let's take that too. That seems pretty good. It seems pretty good to me. Anyway, I am like more than ready to... Is that Bandit Camp? I think I've done Bandit Camp. Hang on. Deeds. Bandit Camp. I haven't done Bandit Camp. Shit. How do I get out there? He's going to forward settle me on it. I can't reach it. I'm not going to be able to reach it. That sucks. Levitating Monument. Flooded Mines. Have we done Levitating Monument? I feel like no. We have done Levitating. No. No, this means we haven't done it, right? Hang on. Wait, am I confusing myself? This means we have done it. Okay, we haven't done Levitating Monument. Sorry, I briefly forgot how the UI of this game works for a moment. Okay, so next game is going to be Levitating Monument. And it looks like it is going to be a Royal Woodlands game because we don't have any other choice if we want to maximize our food production. So, with a lot of those deeds out of the way, we're probably going to start to get back to some shorter games. So I appreciate you if you have stuck through these 3-hour, 4-hour marathons, or you've constructed utopias and you have to wait for an hour for deed achievement conditions to trigger, but probably not that much anymore, because I think we have most of the annoying ones out of the way. I think we have most of the annoying ones out of the way. So, I will catch you guys around tomorrow. Or if I don't stream tomorrow, I'll catch you guys around Monday. And we will resume with the deed grind. We will resume with the Smoldering Citadel grind. We are getting reasonably close to 16. And as a reminder, once we are done with this tree, that is when we truly begin the grind to Prestige 20. So, getting close, making great progress on deeds, not much longer to go, and then we can really start to get sweaty with some of these games. So I will catch you guys around for that. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care.